don't speak on me if you don't want no beef. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, hey, don't speak on me, tell me why you always lying. Hey, tryna speak on me, tell me why you always lying. I don't always tell the truth, but a nigga always trying. I stay low key, but I dare a nigga trying. Even though a nigga little, nigga big, a nigga crying. Tryna speak on me, tell me why you always lying. I don't always tell the truth, but a nigga always trying. I stay low key, but I dare a nigga trying. Even though a nigga little, nigga big, a nigga crying. Hey, real nigga, I only speak the facts, baby. Whether I'm in your face or over wax, baby. And if your ex talking smack, he'll get whacked, baby.
Damn, James.
Man, after cash, I'm a Mac, baby. All about you, all know about a bag, baby. And if you ain't got no
Okay, James.
Straight vibes.
Okay.
Straight vibing on that, James.
Hell yeah. That's something I could just be slapping, riding down, windows down, top open, like just cruising.
Getting head.
There you go. Right.
Hold up, girl. Listen to this
No,
part.
Top down, getting top down.
Hell yeah.
Top down, getting top now.
Hey, have you heard of my homie James? Hold on, let me turn this up.
Some magic about to happen right now.
Yes, indeed. Another episode of Slide Through Podcast. We are here with some more special guests. We have my homie, Lil James. And we got the big bro, T-Rex, up in here.
What's up with it, man?
Say what's up, man?
Pleasure to be here.
Hell yeah, man. You guys want to start off a little introduction about yourselves? A little breakdown?
I mean,
James?
all I can tell you is they call me Lil James, LJ the Dragon. I rap, I produce, I do pretty much anything music. That's me.
You do the engineering and mixing.
I do pretty much everything.
Everything.
That's
he
what's
does it
up,
all.
man.
Yep. My name is T-Rex. Man, I've been in this rap game for a minute. Probably longer than some of y'all been alive. You know what I mean? Real talk, real shit. But, you know, I got my foot in it. You know, I'm in and out. And, you know, we're going to get serious with this guy right here. You know what I mean? I do my thing, but it's really about him right now. So, you know what I mean? We're gonna push Lil James right now. That's what we're doing right now. Cali Flash is the label.
So-
You know what I mean? Cali Flash, you're gonna see it. I'm putting my hat to the
To the back,
into
to
the
side.
song backwards.
On the forefront,
I'm putting
let
it to
them
the
know.
microphone like it's a
Okay.
camera. Though.
Hey, okay.
Kelly
Okay.
Flaws, I
There
see
you go.
that.
Yeah,
See
Cali
that.
Flash, you know what I mean? So
That's
that's you know,
dope.
that's the movement, and you know. So
That's dope. So what's up, Lil James? You got this new project coming out. You've been releasing projects for quite a while now, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been doing it for a while. Really just independently. So, like, for me to be working with T-Rex has been a blessing, right? Because it's really been an independent grind from the beginning. So,
I think the hardest part was trying to find the location to do it at, huh? Like having the space and, you know what I mean, to call it like, all right, man, this is what it is. This is the safe space. We could go here anytime, you know what I mean, and just record.
And feel comfortable.
And feel
about it.
comable. Yeah, and be
Feel
open about
comfortable
it.
about it. I mean, that's been the struggle for years. I mean, Meg, you know more than anybody, man. Man, there's been times we done sat in the smallest rooms and recorded the dopest songs, but it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That feeling. You
The
gotta
feeling,
have
yeah.
that feeling.
So you feel with this new spot, the new recording equipment and everything, you feel like you're finally getting on track?
Definitely.
And the song that you just put out called Low Key, the video is that where you recorded that as well?
Definitely.
Fuck yeah. Well, tell us more about the Low Key song, man.
I mean, really, low key is pretty much me. Like, that's me. I'm not really a forefront dude like that. I like to be in the background to an extent, but I mean,
But as a rapper, you got to put yourself out there.
you do.
You got to put that.
You
You
do.
gotta
But
get-
I'm just saying, like, personality wise, like, I kind of like, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm low key. I don't really put it out there like that, but I will.
Yeah, just for the sake of your music.
Right.
I think that's where I'm gonna come in to help push and to get it.
Oh yeah, you got me.
Yeah, my bad.
You good.
I think that's where I'm gonna come in and, you know, help push him and show what he really is, because I think he's done music with pretty much everyone around here. Got something like some of the best songs that you heard that's from around here. People done made songs, videos, sold the records, and then gave him no credit. So I think that's one of the reasons why me and him get along a lot, is because that kind of happened to me too. You know, it's a whole different story, but you know what I mean? He's not really getting credit for a lot of the stuff that y'all around here slapping. This dude made it. And there's dude, like, we just did a video shoot like a couple weeks ago. People shooting the videos, doing the whole thing, and then I'm watching the whole process go, and they ain't said nothing about him at all. And that's kind of not cool. You know what I mean? Do your thing, but, give credit, because that credit matters. In this game that we're doing, it kind of looks like he ain't done nothing, and he's just now popping up. No, this dude been here for years doing it. I'm talking to, I'm not going to mention names, but there's some people out here, the hottest dudes and the dudes that been on top and got it popping. This dude is responsible for them songs that y'all singing, and you didn't even know he made the beat.
For real.
He definitely
said nothing, never said nothing. Videos, the whole nine, selling it, the whole nine, and acting like, it's a whole different.
Wasn't there a
kind of
similar
game.
story with Clyde Carson too? That you made a beat, something about Clyde Carson, right? I think I heard a story of something like that.
Yeah, I made a beat for somebody that ended up getting a feature on, getting a Clyde Carson feature on it. So,
okay. I remember hearing something like that. Like, okay.
I
Just
mean,
wanted to make sure
Yeah.
I heard it right.
A lot of people don't know about it, but I mean, my name is on there. I'm not gonna say it's not on there. It's on there.
Oh, so the credit's there. Oh, okay. Cool.
That's good. Clyde Carson kind of like that dude.
I mean, that credit go a long way, man.
For real, man. I really do. But I understand you. I'm barely maybe in the second year around where I start putting myself in front of what I'm doing. My first year trial and error with business, I was more low key. I chose an individual to be the front because popularity, and he had the movement going. But in reality, I'm the one calling the shots from the back.
Yeah.
But that was me. But I feel like what I'm doing now would have been popping twice as much if I would have put myself up front like that,
Right.
But like you said, I'm a very low-key guy. I don't like to be involved. If the least I'm seeing, the better for me. But I'm slowly starting to change that because credit goes a long way, man.
Yeah.
People need to know what you're doing. A
And
lot
who
of
did
people,
it.
and who's doing it. A lot of
Yeah.
within the inner circle is cool because they know who's calling shots. But
Yeah.
outside of that, whoever you choose to be your front is the one that's getting credit for stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad, but that was my move. If when it came down to making money, I was making money, but
Yeah.
I was just not getting credit for a lot of things that I was doing.
Yeah.
But
You need to get that.
you need to get out
You
there.
need to
man.
get that.
Trust
Yeah.
me, yeah.
For
real. Yeah. Do you hold on to that? Like, oh, I still got credit that I need, or do you kind of move past it and or are you moving forward from that, or
I mean,
or do you have a different way how you roll things? Like, for now on, if someone wants a beat, you're gonna have to do this, or
I mean, honestly, for a while, I was. It never really was like I was holding on it to a point where like, oh, since you did me like that, I would do. It's kind of like really, it was like, all right, I kind of put it out there. If you mess with me the right way, I'll keep messing with you. If you don't, then it's kind of like, all right, well, I'm gonna do me regardless.
regardless, yeah, because you're the one creating it, and then
Right.
and they rely on other people to create it so they can get it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what's up. Like, did you learn to rap first and then producing? Because when I met you, you're already doing everything by then.
Yeah, to be real, rapping was my drive for producing because I really like. I mean, Caesar. That's really who I originally started like rapping with.
Mm-hmm.
Like to the point where I decided, well, yeah, I could rap. At first, it was just like, man, I would rap here and there. I'll record some raps, but I never really thought it was like I could take it serious. I was a poet. I like to write poems. So then eventually, you know what I'm saying, it graduated to that because, you know what I'm saying, I had C around me a lot. He had the drive. He was always rapping. He always, you know what I'm saying, it was the motivation really that kind of got me there. And then I got around a lot of other people that were rapping, and then nobody really had beats, so it's kind of like that's where it fell in. It was like we didn't have no beats. We were rapping over beats
YouTube
that people
beats,
gave us, or like
Already
this was
made.
before YouTube.
YouTube,
but,
yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
like,
damn.
this is before YouTube, so we're rapping the beats that people were giving us or whatever. And then eventually it was just like, all right, we don't got no beats. We're gonna rap over these instrumentals, but what is that gonna get us?
Yeah, you can only do
that's
so
where-
much. Yeah.
That's pretty much where it came from. Beat making, where I was like, I was 16 and I was just like, man, I'm not gonna keep rapping over these beats and I don't know who produced them, or I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I might as well do beats myself.
Yeah.
And he go hard.
Yeah.
He go hard.
How was that process for you?
I mean, yeah, it was a long process, but I mean, I had a lot of people around me that pretty much, I feel like, inspired me to do a lot more Like, even if I felt like I was falling off here or I didn't want to do beats this day, but I wanted to rap more, there's more people around me that were just like, hey, man, that's tight, or hey, like, the feedback really kept me on it.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, like, you know, Insanity, like...
Yeah,
when
I was just about to ask you about that.
Yeah,
like how did y'all two, like, ended up, like, clicking?
Well, see, that was... You know, it's crazy how that happened, because really, before I was even making beats... I was, like I said, all I was doing was rapping. Usually, the main people that I would rap with was Caesar. I had a homie. We had another homie that would rap, and that's who really introduced me to Insanity. He brought me to his house one day and was just like, "Hey, man, you know Insanity? He does this, he does that." And I'm like, "Oh, for real? He got the studio? He does? Let's go check him out." They came to my house like early in the morning, probably like 9 in the morning. It was like 4 or 5 people deep. They came to my house, knocked, do. What you do? Like,
I was like, oh shit, I'm getting robbed.
I don't even think I was awake. My mom had to wake me up. And then they came, they're like, hey, y'all, you still trying to go to the studio? We walked to his house. The first thing, we knock on his door, 5 deep. He look at us all at the door. He's like, oh, I'm being robbed. Close the door. He's like, oh, I'm being robbed. Close the door. Then he opens it back up. I'm like, oh, I'm just kidding with you.
Shit.
So after that, like, me and him clicked. Like, just that one day, everybody that came and got me, we all recorded a song together. Me and him kind of like clicked off that day, and I was just over there ever since. And like from then on, like me working on him kind of gave me the idea to be like, oh man, I need to work on doing beats, because like me and him are always doing instrumentals, or we're doing this, we're doing that. So it's kind of like I kind of really got on the beats more, because I had a solid place where I was like, okay, I can go over here, we're gonna record some music, he might want to rap on some of my beats, and this, that, and the third. And eventually I put Fruity Loops on his computer, and it was pretty much history from there. Like, I kind of was like, hey bro, you need to do this, you need to do that, I'm not always there, so you need to at first he's like, nah man, I'm not messing with it, and then I start coming over, and he's like, hey look, I did this, check this out, what do you think?
And it got to the point where you guys would collab on beats, and that shit sounds super fire.
Yeah, he's
Definitely.
hot. Sanity's hot. We gotta get him up
Bro,
here.
I remember I seen the 3 y'all rocking the stage.
Man.
Oh yeah, Salinas, yeah.
That shit
Man.
was rocking.
That was, hey man, I'm not even gonna lie, that was one of like the highlight moments of my life. Me, him, and Insanity rocking the stage in the Fox Theater was just crazy to me.
For real.
Like, that was really like, that was probably the biggest show that I can say that I've done, because, man, just to feel the crowd, and even like at the end of the show, them going in and jumping in the crowd on my verse, like that just, like, for me, it was just like, bro.
James, man, hey, what you're saying is cool right now, but I'm gonna go dive in.
First it was Insanity. First Insanity came down, and then he was just rocking with the crowd.
I have it on video too, man.
Yeah,
It was
I got that
crazy.
shit too.
You gotta
It
show me
was
that.
crazy.
I never. That's the first time I heard about that.
It was crazy.
They're the only one of the few that got the crowd rocking out of there
Okay.
before like the main event.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's tight.
Yeah, they got that shit
So,
rocking.
you know, he got something, man. I know this dude,
Yeah.
man. He's special, man. Like I said, I'm gonna shine this little diamond off and let him shine. You know,
Yeah,
I already
yeah.
know. You know, I did my thing. He just needs to shine, man. He just needs to.
Well,
Shine, I promise
Polish
you.
him
Don't
off,
polish
shine
that
him.
off. You got the big.
what kind
got the big
of
lead.
what kind of advice have you gotten for James?
I mean, you know, basically, just don't let like I'm not letting nobody get over on him no more. You know, people coming in, $15, $30 beats, man, get that shit up out of here. Nobody give me no $1 million shit for no $30 no more.
For
Fuck
real.
that. Get the fuck up out of here with that. You know what I mean? You know, basically just not letting nobody strong on him. You know, he's small in stature, so people are always gonna take advantage of him and all that stuff. You know, we joke around. I have jokes, you know, I always clown him, but I'm not gonna take advantage of him. You know what I mean? You know, it's just not. I don't have no reason to. I don't get anything out of that. And plus, like I said, I see his talent. I'm just like, man, I just want to see the dude shine, man. He's from where I'm from.
It's
You know,
much
all the
love,
people.
man.
It's
It's
crazy.
love.
It's crazy that like all his family is, but like whenever we go to his family, and then they realize who I am, they're like, oh, and then I realize who they are, and there's like, oh. So it's like we're really connected. Just kind of, you know, our age difference is a little different, but it's crazy, man. We just kind of got a cool vibe, and And he's like my little bro, you know what I mean? And we finna put him on, and we're gonna make sure that he gets his chance to shine, and do what he needs to do. I'm not even sure if he believes it yet, like, but it's there, like. You know what I mean? It's there. It's there, bro. It's
You're on the
there,
right
like,
road, man.
I mean, it's
You're
there.
on the right road. Like, what's his name, Russ? He was the engineer. He was the first person to do everything on his.
Do everything,
he's
bro.
the first person to do everything on his album.
Yeah, he can do.
So you're on the right road. You already know how to make beats. You know how to rap. You know how to master.
He knows how to upload. His flyer game's a little weak,
man.
but we gonna work on that too. He got an Apple computer now, so he good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Final cut, all the shit, like whatever he needs, we gotta make sure
Keep it pushing, man. You need some merch? Let me know. I got you.
You know what I mean?
And that
he needs that, all that.
And that low key video, you guys did it you guys yourselves as well, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How was that?
Out. It was fun. Like, man, I kind of sat there and listened to the song all morning, like probably about 50 times, and he's sitting there going, I think we should do this, and I think we should do that. And in my mind, I'm going, whatever. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm just thinking of like, okay, I'm thinking the spots we can go, and more about, damn, let's figure out the lighting, and you know what I mean, how we gonna do it. And we don't have all this shit. Like, that's one of the problems. Like me, I want to have all this shit, all this, lights and the Sony camera and the drone shots and all this shit. Like, we ain't doing nothing until we have it right. Fuck that. When I watched the video from talking about, man, you just gotta do it. Like, I already knew this, but it was like, just do it. So, man, shit, I pull my GoPro out, my phone, shit, my little gimbal. There you go. James, here go a video. Let's go. I put my GoPro on the, you know what I mean, on the hood of the car. Let's rock. We drove. We basically just drove from my house to Nations, went to places that we're from, right there in the hood, and shot. You know what I mean? And
some pretty good angles right there in front of Nations too.
I was about to say, just for this being self-shot,
this
pretty
is
good. Really
I
fucking good.
know how to shoot. I got skills, man. You know what I mean? I know how to do it. When I get this Sony, I'm gonna get a Sony. I don't have a Sony yet, but when I get a real camera, the GoPro's good, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's also some. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The next level.
Yeah.
It's like, we gonna get there. Like you said, it's. I just did it. I don't even know what I was doing, bro. I just turned Final Cut on and just started dropping the shit in there and doop, and
but sometimes
video.
you just gotta do it, man.
Do it. Just gotta do it. So, you know what I mean?
It came out clean though. Just for something, just to do it, just say a last minute little thing.
That took me maybe an hour and a half, and we shot it maybe 4 or 5 shots. Went to the store. We just drove to the store. I was like, come on. I don't even know if he knew we was really doing the video. You know what I mean? If he really knew, like, I'm serious, man. I'm gonna do it right now. Like, I'm not waiting. And it was crazy as it came from y'all. Believe it or not, the push of me watching it. He's like, man, my friend's got a podcast. I kind of blew it off, and he said it again. I was like, well, let's watch it. We wasn't doing shit, smoking. Started watching it. Like, okay. And then I was like, oh shit.
So it's a legit podcast.
Shit. Like this is tight. And I just started thinking about it, like, oh my God. And then, I listened to, what you call
the low key?
Dice.
Oh, Dice.
Dice
Okay.
is in here spitting his game because, he's like the James Brown of Seaside to me. I mean, not as far as his age or whatever, but the hardest working man. He works hard, bro.
For real.
Hell yeah, man.
From those little first CDs in the liquor store, like in the gas stations, like everywhere I went, I was like, damn, this dude is everywhere. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I lived in Sac for a while, so I'd come home and then I just saw him everywhere. So I was like, who's this dude? Like, who's this dude? He's just everywhere. Like he does his music. At first, I didn't really like his music that much, but I was like, fuck that. This dude is everywhere. He pushing hard. Whenever he had a show, I'll be there. I don't care. I'm paying. I'm there. People go sit down. Fuck that. And I'm getting up and I'm bobbing. You know what I mean? From day one, just because of how hard he pushed. Like, I always saw that. Like, dang. And now look at him. And here you go. Like, look, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
James on the rise.
Dice can't do what you can do. Like, nah, and that's not clowning him. I'm just saying, you got some shit, bro. Like, and look at him. And he's like, in a minute, shit. Yeah. He's finna be, you know what I'm talking about? He's on fire right now, and I'm with it. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna ride the wave right with him. Shit, fucking put us all on the map. And at the same time, you guys are doing the same thing, man. You guys, this is a beautiful thing, man. I'm so excited to be home, man. I'm just so
Yeah,
excited,
man. Welcome back then, man.
How long were you in
For real.
SAC for?
man. 20 years.
What?
20 years.
Sheesh.
I left in like '97.
Okay.
Yep.
How was that? How was the whole change?
Man, it was. I went there just so I could have stuff. You know, it was. You know, being here was expensive. Being young, you know, there was nothing here. You guys, there was no clubs. You guys wasn't able to do all the stuff you're able to do now. You couldn't do that. Throw concerts and go to like even right here in Alvarado, how you can just go to the
Farmers
Sebos
market
and all
and
that,
all that.
and all that stuff. The farmers market was here. I'm talking about the nightlife. It was you had right here at this whatever they call 21 in the Monkey Duck, and that was it. And they basically controlled it to where it was like it was cool, but it wasn't.
It wasn't popping.
It wasn't popping.
Yeah.
You couldn't do nothing. You couldn't have extra none of that stuff. It's different. You guys got it popping, and I'm happy.
we trying, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trying.
I'm older, but I feel like I feel like a young buck, and I'm about to come back
Hell
with
yeah.
y'all and get mine.
And now they're trying to make Broadway like Alvarado.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah.
You see it? You
For
see the
real.
show?
Like a little
There you go.
Alvarado Santa Cruz
Man,
mix thing
let's
with the
do it.
dispensaries and all
Let's
that.
do it.
For
Let's
real.
do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Let's do it. Y'all could be out there live with your things.
Do it like that.
Like we're out here live with the drone shot.
For real.
Trust me, man. Oh,
He said, I'm glad to be back.
I'm so happy. I'm happy.
Also, a little quick side note: we also got the OG, the big homie, the big bro, Philo's in the house.
What's good?
as
What's
well.
good, man?
Yeah.
What's good, man?
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
back there
right here.
commentating. I
He's a
mean,
little hidden, man, but he's right here,
I'm
man.
behind the scenes today, but you know, I'm just absorbing everything, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm liking what I see right now on the big screen, man. That's dope right there, man.
Another Seaside rapper. Another one
You
putting it
know.
down since the
Seaside
90s.
Yeah,
Since the 90s, man. Since 19, now I'm 39, man. You know,
Right,
I know
right.
Antoine.
Young
Antoine.
buck.
Nah, my
No?
name's Terrell.
Oh, okay, Terrell. Okay.
Now, I'm older than you. But
Yeah.
Put me
Okay.
down for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Much love,
Put me
man.
down for a minute, you know.
yeah.
Much love, man.
Yeah. So this low key song, is it off a project that's gonna be out or it's already out?
It's actually out on a project that I'm working on dropping within the next actually couple months. I'm calling it #RNS. Well, real nigga shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check that. It's not gonna be no months. We ain't waiting that long. We don't got months. We got to do
That's
this
right.
like within the next month. Yeah, that's one thing we gotta.
We gotta work.
And
Huh?
I'm not
I'm trying
trying to. I know he got,
Nah,
but he
I
has.
get-
This
I
dude
get-
got hundreds of songs.
I get
Yeah.
what
He could drop 5 albums right now, today, and still be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna drop this." In 2 weeks. Like, nah, bro.
I believe it.
James been
man.
working.
You got
working,
shit.
man.
You got shit. Like shit on top of
You got
shit
work,
on top
man.
of shit.
You gotta
Innovative
get it out
songs
there.
is beats.
It's time to get it out there.
Nah, he
Yeah.
got songs, not just beats. Fuck the beats. Like I'm talking about the music. He got music that's better than the people's music that's out right now.
Yeah.
Like you know, I love myself, but I'm willing to like push him before I even think about even thinking about me.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Hell
It's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
bro, you got some shit, and the people need to see it. There's people that are just like you that feel everything you're saying. I know if I'm older and I feel it.
Definitely.
That's
Yeah.
the humbleism right there, man. You know, staying humble,
Yeah.
letting the
So-
shine light.
Yeah, so
yeah.
he's gonna be all right.
Yeah,
man.
and something unique about the project too is that you're starting every song with a hashtag on it. What made you want to do that?
I mean, honestly, I feel like I was on a social media hype for a long while, and I was like pushing the hashtag RNS stuff a lot. So it's kind of like I kind of wanted to do it, to incorporate it with my music. And I've never really seen too many people actually do it, so that was another reason.
Oh, like a hashtag kind of thing? Like
Yeah.
every song is a hashtag?
Exactly.
Yeah, because I haven't seen that either.
That's
yeah,
kind
for
of
sure.
really what I was trying to do, kind of trying to branch out and
Yeah, bro, that's
open up a
Any
new
way.
lane.
hell yeah, that's
Yep,
pretty unique.
yep.
That's pretty
That's
dope.
dope. That's dope, man. Just get your confidence, man. You got it. You got the talent. You got the skills. Now you just gotta push it.
Hell
Find your
yeah.
confidence, man.
Shoot that music out
You
there,
got
man.
it, man.
Just
You
get it out
got
there.
it.
So after the project drops, so what kind of plans you got? More visuals? Are you trying to hit up promoters or do shows?
Pretty much all of that, man. Pretty much
Yeah.
all of that.
I'm gonna throw a few more shows. You know, Cali Flash. I'm gonna throw some more. You know, I'm gonna put the local artists on. Like I said, when I did that 420 show, we had 27 artists. I was running around to everybody. I was trying to get. Call whoever you know. If they want to get down, I'll give them 12 minutes.
12 minutes is
That's
Good.
decent.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot of time.
If you're like super dope, or if you really like you want to rap in front of me and show me what you got, then I'll give you an hour. Like there was a group that went on for an hour.
Fuck.
The opening group
Did the whole damn album.
did a whole hour, and it was at first I was like, fuck.
I could not do a whole hour.
But they were a band, so it was a little different.
Oh, okay.
But they did that shit.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, as it started going on, I'm like, oh.
He said, oh, I'm feeling it now.
Shit, this is really going. You know, so I'm going to try to do that a couple times, you know, throw some shows. You know, it might be in some small venues. It might be somewhere small, the VFW. It might be, I don't know, at Jade Lounge. You know, it might be, I don't know, the fairgrounds kind of expensive. You know, I like the fairgrounds. That's kind of home front, but they cost. So it's a little more than, you know, it used to be kind of a paycheck, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was the original show that me, James, and and Sandy was supposed to do at the fairgrounds, but then it got canceled and it got moved to Selena's,
Yeah,
to the Fox
because of
Theater.
probably the price.
Yeah,
Because
probably,
they get
yeah.
to tripping on them. They started adding all these extra. Yeah. So, you know, the buildings only this.
Fairgrounds be
you know.
tripping, especially if you try and get liquor in there. You gotta pay for their
Their
bartenders. Yeah.
So,
Whack.
which is like.
And then it's like the security is bullshit. They make you hire their security.
their security.
Wow.
Yeah,
And then
that's
like
where it
for
got
the
all
show,
funny.
the show I threw over there, man, fucking there was a fight at the very end. Everything was cool. There was just a little fight at the end, and you just see the security just standing.
Just standing.
We had hired 2 other private securities on our end, you know.
Yeah.
And then the first thing you do is he jumps off the stage, runs to where the fight is, trying to break it up.
Yeah.
But all the other security are just just looking.
Yeah.
Like, you're here to do something, and I'm paying you fucking $400 for you to not do shit. Like,
Yeah, so you know, you already know. They try to add
Fairgrounds is
that
nuts,
on.
man, yeah.
And the cleaning fee and all this other stuff. So it's like,
Too much.
it was too much.
Nah, they
So,
be
you
tripping,
know,
man.
switch it. So, but like I said, I like the fairgrounds because that's home, man. That's a famous place. That Monterey County Fairgrounds, you know, the Pop Festival and all the, like Jimi Hendrix been on that stage, bro.
For real.
You know what I mean? Jimi Hendrix, like, I mean, come on. Who's
Can't get
been
bigger than
mad,
that.
You know what I mean?
When he
Like,
lit that guitar on fire.
Yeah,
you
bro.
know?
Yeah,
like,
that's what he
so,
did in Monterey in the
you know,
big
right
stage.
there on that same thing. So
Probably
it's
on
like-
some fucking acid, not giving no shit.
Yeah, so you know, to me, I'm trying to bring that back.
Some legendary shit, yeah. Well, shit, man. Well, I'm excited to, you know what I mean? All you guys' new future, you know what I mean? New projects coming out. James, you've been here before. You already know what we get into afterwards. We get into some topics. So, you guys, man, you feel more than welcome to join in. We talk shit. We joke. You know what I mean? We even joke on each other. So, yes, let's get to the topics, man.
Oh, quick question though.
For sure, yeah.
Did you two like kind of text each other like,
Yeah, bro.
let's wear this, let's wear
Yeah,
the
man,
hoodie?
we had a sign.
It was just
Had a
telepathically.
feeling.
It was
Got the memo?
telepathically.
Yeah.
It was
happened?
telepathically. It was just like, I grabbed it and I was like,
Mickey's about to wear
yes,
it.
Shit, I need
Griselda
one of
shit.
those
Mickey's
too,
gonna
man.
get it on too.
That's hard, though.
Yeah.
That's
And
hard.
boom, put it on. Shit, I didn't bring my Benny hat, but shit, I could have.
Yeah. I'll switch that next time. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And West like got more merch coming out soon.
for real.
so
This Friday we gonna cop some more shit. That shit
some more
right.
shit. Yeah, man.
All right, so what's the price range on that clothing?
Huh?
This
What's
was
the price?
60.
60?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and for something decent, Champs very
Yeah,
comfortable.
nah, that's
Champion is a
with
really
a,
great quality.
with a good fucking material print on it. $60, like I can't. Once I see that, I was like, I
Shots
can't.
fired.
Big right there.
What about the hat? How much is the hat?
Bringing it back.
This hat was more pricier because it's like actually like from like they're not like, you know what I mean, teaming
I
up
don't
with
think he's
any
gonna
with
come out
any
with those
brand.
anymore too.
Yeah, and these were rare, so this came out to like 40, but
$40.
plus shipping and handling $10.
I bought hats at New Era for like 50,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
and not
Like,
even like a
drink some
whole
of
crazy logo like that.
Yeah.
All right, so it's just basically around $40 to $60, pretty much price range.
Sometimes it
Merch.
depends. Yeah, it depends.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
some it depends how much you cop, and depends how rare it is. You know what I mean? Suppose yeah, cause dude, like what's that gonna put out like his cover art from his album? He made like some soul prints. Only had like 13 of them, and he sold them. I don't know how much, for like 110, and they sold out less than a minute.
Yeah,
So it's insane how much it sells out quickly. So it's like so when you got it, it's like I fucking got it. Like
Yeah.
cause knowing damn well there's someone out there who's looking up on the website, it's like damn it, it's sold out. So
and plus it's only like 3 motherfuckers in Seaside with this shit. Me, him, and Insanity.
Yeah.
With the same hoodie?
That's it.
Probably not the same hoodie, but-
like merch and shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
okay.
the
And
same
know
brand.
about this shit.
Same brand, yeah.
Yeah.
Same brand.
I'll catch y'all, man.
It's rare, huh?
Is that like a wrestler or something? Or
Yeah, Kenny
so-
Omega.
Yeah, so that's, yeah.
Back in
that's what I
WWE.
thought.
Yeah, cause Westside Gun, he's a huge fan of wrestling, so he he gets the wrestling shit and he gets his music, you know, just his creativity.
He
And
translates
From the wrestler?
Yeah. And he just like puts it all together. You know
That's
what
what I'm saying. He translates it into.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he translates like '90s wrestling to '90s hip hop grimy era. So you know, and when we all know back in the '90s, you know, hip hop was that kind of rawness, and
For real.
wrestling
Gives you
was
that
that
feeling.
kind of rawness as well. So he put
WWF?
that shit. He put that all that attitude rawness together, and he just created something dope with it. So, yeah. But yeah, let's get to the
Cool.
topics.
Yeah,
Can I take a shot?
Oh yeah. Take that shot, Philo.
Philo got to get right.
Philo gotta get right.
all right, so what do you guys think about Lil Pump refusing to pay a hooker? Was she a hooker from the beginning, or was she someone that just showed up?
shit.
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened? What happened? What
Okay,
happened? Give me the background story.
From what I seen in Lil Pump's little like video or live or whatever, he was with a bitch, and you know,
He was with a
well,
bitch.
Right? So boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom,
Go
boom.
upstairs and all that. And then the bitch trying to charge me. So I said, okay, for sure. I got some top, did my thing. Boom, boom. She's like, okay, so you won't pay me? I said, hold on. I said, let's go downstairs really quick. Let's go smoke a blunt. Boom, boom, boom. We go downstairs. I look at her. I said, bitch, you is not getting paid from me at all. Bitch, you crazy as fuck. Bitch, you should be lucky to be in this house. Bitch, you in a $7 million mansion.
Yeah.
Fuck, I look like paying hoe. You gonna suck this dick for free in my crib. I don't pay for no. Man,
I respect it.
He's right though. He's right.
I respect
Y'all
Like
come
that.
over here, y'all
Bitch, what the
bitches sucking
fuck?
dick for the free.
For the free.
No
bitch.
cap.
Yeah.
and he had the box of pizza right there.
Oh my god.
She's nuts, man.
He said, "Let's go outside, smoke a blunt real quick."
So, do you guys think, since he didn't explain it, she came in as just to party with him, or she knew?
No, he knew from the
it was
jump.
a hooker.
He knew.
Yeah, he knew, like,
he charged him before like.
Yeah,
he
they even
tried to
did
go
anything.
inside.
He said, all right, just to get what he wanted. But then he finessed that shit like, nah, you ain't getting shit. Like, you getting paid enough by stepping into my house. Says $7 million.
Bitch, you better eat this Little Caesars and suck this dick and get the fuck up out of here. Shit.
And don't get the
Hot
sheets
and ready.
dirty.
I respect that, man.
Shit, man.
And don't get them sheets dirty, bitch.
You paying for no head or
Shit.
Nah,
coochie.
hell
Hell
yeah.
no.
Nah, he ain't.
Nah,
shit free. That shit
especially
free,
if she
man.
knows
He can
who,
get it for
especially if she
free.
knows
He's
who
Lil
who
Pump,
he
bro.
is.
That's
Like,
what I'm about.
Yeah.
That's Lil Pump, man. He can get bitches all day. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
come on, really?
She could probably
Really?
just tell her. She could tell the next person that's paying for it that she did that, and she might get a stat.
Yeah.
Oh, you did that? Okay.
yeah, for real.
She should have been smarter. You know, you can finesse. You know, she could have finessed.
She
that
should
a whole
have. She
different
should have
way.
gave this guy top till he passed out and robbed him. If she wanted something like
yeah,
that,
would've been
Like,
smart.
she
Feel
could've
me?
finessed
Put
this
in the
finesse
actual
way.
work. Make him go to
She
sleep.
could've- However, she could have finessed him.
But instead of just asking,
Yeah,
like
It was
that, she
shitty
should've
time.
known.
You know.
Exactly.
It was shitty time.
Yeah.
Shitty top.
It was shitty. It was so shitty. He had to forget it with a blunt.
Yeah. So,
He's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's what he called it. Boom, boom, boom.
well, yeah. Get out of here.
So, do you guys think it's fucked up on her behalf? Like, oh man, she got a job to do. She got something. You know what I mean? She got things to do.
Tough luck.
Hey,
I
she
mean, I
probably
feel bad
got-
for her, but it's like
At the same
donations
time,
first.
yeah.
nigga.
She probably got her ass whooped. But she went back. She was with Lil Pump.
You get shit.
Went down no.
Not a ring, not nothing, bitch. Not even a slice of Little Caesars you came back with.
Bring me no pizza. You couldn't even get 500 at least.
That's fucked up. Something, you know what I mean?
Bitch got pumped out.
She ain't even get a little pump.
You feel me? You know what I mean? She could have. You could have at least got a picture. Bitch. A picture could have got you paid.
Yeah.
A picture TMZ.
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly.
What's up? Bring on the
Yeah.
bacon. You know what I mean? Something. You dumbass. I mean, we don't know what she got. She probably got his ass though at the same time. So we'll see.
Who knows?
See how this ends
Who
up.
knows? Yeah, who knows?
You know?
I was about to
We'll
say
see
she
where it
probably gonna
leads
be on
to.
the IG trying to put this shit on blast, but if she a prostitute, she probably won't put herself on blast like that either. You know? Like,
Yeah. And what's it's funny? There's a little sentence right here. It says, "Ain't no prostitution in my crib. When y'all hoes come over here, y'all bitches be sucking dick for the free."
Yeah.
So yes, I kind of support that since he's against prostitution. You know,
You should put that on the doormat.
In his house.
in his house.
On the doormat, just when she's wiping her feet, it says, "You sucking dick for free, bitch."
That's what the doormat says. Yeah.
All right.
I do not get involved with prostitution. I'm respectful. You're gonna suck dick for free.
I do not believe in sex trafficking. So you're doing this for the free.
He shouldn't have brought her back to his house though.
You think so? You think she's gonna pull something out of her sleeve?
I mean,
Yeah, now she know where you live
this
at.
shit can go like a million different ways.
Yeah,
now that I
true.
start
Yeah,
thinking,
but you
I'm
know
like,
these guys, man, they see something they
New
like, they
way.
gonna bring it back.
They
It's like,
gonna
fuck it,
bring it
I'm gonna go flex on her with this $7 million house. Come through, you know.
So
You know all those houses in L.A. stay getting robbed at though. So as soon as
Hell
they know he
yeah.
had a show,
Yeah.
guess where they going to?
He better have security at his house at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he do, but
Nah.
they got insurance though. He ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Lil Pump,
For
you know
real.
what I mean?
His
As
record
you get
label
older,
will get
that's
him back.
crazy. As you get older, that's crazy. Like you were like, well, I'm starting to rely on insurance. Like I insure almost everything.
Everything.
You know?
Oh yeah,
Might
life
as well.
insurance, car insurance.
Yeah, everything.
What else? Health
Everything.
insurance.
Hey,
Yeah,
phone
phone
insurance.
insurance.
That's still sitting around here is awesome. A life insurance. Something burnt down around this
But
bitch.
when you're
that
younger,
they
you
don't
don't even
Bro,
think
you
about
cop
I promise.
you cop a chain, you get insurance on
Yeah.
it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sure.
everything, man, everything.
Shoot.
So this chick was kind of basically like a groupie in a way, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess
Well,
so.
not if she was gonna
And-
charge him.
Nah.
She went in
Well, I
there
think
for that reason.
She probably played the little groupie role until she got to the crib and she was like, all right, well, before I go up in there,
My
you know,
thing-
let me get a little something.
My thing about it is this, like, she probably was a groupie, but at the same time, it's kind of like this. You handled yourself wrong. If you was all business, you handled yourself wrong.
Big
you
time.
would've
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't be in the
Yeah.
first
never made
place.
the move
Yeah.
first. You would have never made the move first. You would have got the money first.
Yeah.
They should have just walked out with a chain.
For real.
Should have walked out with a
Okay,
chain,
see,
man.
like I said, this dude got talent. You a pimp, you know? Little pimping on
Shit.
no.
Shit. Do y'all feel like groupies deserve something? Do you think groupies deserve something?
The dick and that's it. They gonna get dick. That's what they're there for. That's what they're there for, bro. They there for some dick.
No, Denny's.
They just want that experience. Oh, I got with this
What else is
rapper.
open? Shit. You know what I
That's
mean?
it, you know? Like,
Yeah, that's their reward.
Right? I mean,
For
They getting dick and a shot of Jack, bro. That's it, bro.
With no coke.
That's it, bro.
no coke. No coke, no ice.
No call, man.
all right.
You might get a bottle of water.
Tap water.
Thirsty ass.
All right. Well, that settles it.
Ain't nobody paying for Toppy in this room.
yeah.
Oh, moving on. New iPhone is it coming out or is it just came out?
It came out on the release date was the 13th.
You can pre-order it in the 13th, right?
Yeah. So they announced it the 10th or the 11th.
Yeah, I got
and
a homie
then
that bought it. It
you
was
can
like
pre-order.
a rack and almost 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ordered it. I ain't
11
gonna
for
lie, I
11?
ordered it.
Okay.
but
I
he got,
switch phones every 2 years.
which one
so,
did you get? He got the
11
64
Pro.
gig.
I got the 256 gig.
You bought the new one already?
Yeah. It comes in on Friday.
You know,
See,
you know
my
Ricky
phone about to
them
start
codes?
slowing down in like 5 minutes. Watch.
Mine already started slowing down, bro.
Dude,
I
got
fucking
the,
hate Apple, bro.
I got the last iPhone that has an aux input.
That shit's not gonna work in like
I'm
2
more,
months.
I'm more than
guaranteed.
sure my shit's finna start twitching. It's finna start
Yeah.
sending people some wrong DMs and shit. Like it's gonna start some beefs and shit.
Someone was telling me that shit, bro.
What I heard is that the battery and the fucking iPhones is what's shitty as fuck. So when the battery capacity goes down to 80%, that's when it starts glitching and doing all this bullshit.
Yeah, dude, my shit's
So the
starting to
motherfuckers
glitch.
got to keep fucking switching out the battery and shit. So if you know somebody that like knows how to fuck with the shit, change batteries, do all this shit legit, then you got to plug. You go ahead and have that phone, just keep changing out that battery.
There's
Damn,
battery
you
life
could change
on the
the-
settings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I
Man,
thought
fuck Apple.
I thought if the battery fucks up, you just gotta get a whole new phone because that's the way
That's what they
get
want you to do.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
they want
pretty
you.
much.
But
I mean,
think-
sometimes it's like $100 more for a new phone.
Yeah,
Than,
because
Yeah.
I got a homie and he bought like 3 of my old phones. He was like, "Nah, bro, I changed the battery on. They're good like new." I was like, "For real?" He's like, "Yeah." He changed it out. I seen it again. That's just faster than mine.
Shit.
God damn. Wi-Fi working and everything.
Yeah, he's doing good.
For real,
I don't know, my shit's been
I know.
fucking up,
I
man,
be
so
wanting to
I
watch
was
a
like,
YouTube
fuck.
video on 1080 HD. This should be slowing.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I
And I
gotta
remember
watch
that
it.
phone that I sold
That's
him when
because
I
you
had
still
it.
got the jack
Yeah,
thing.
I had to
Uh-huh.
have that shit charged at all times. I'll make a phone call, go down to 20%, and I'm at 100, go down to 20. That battery's fucked up.
Maybe I should stop talking shit because my shit's still working out fine. So
He's a fuck up.
It's
All
hearing
right.
you. It's hearing you.
like, hey Siri.
And this new
I know, right?
and this new iPhone has 3 cameras.
Four
now?
cameras,
4
one in the
cameras.
front.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, in the front one.
Yeah,
Oh,
one in
yeah.
the front, 3 in the back.
That is ridiculous.
1 in the front, 3 in the back. Wow.
So Ricky got 3 angles to go ahead and pose in.
three.
Yo, that's some crazy zoom on the dome, bro.
Zoom out. Zoom out.
Yeah.
Nah, that's just crazy. I
It's
mean,
like,
I
hey,
do
chirp
it.
it the way
I
I
do
like
it
it,
every
bitch.
2 years. So I went ahead and grabbed this. Like, fuck, I'm just gonna grab it.
Is it 4K? It shoots 4K, all that,
Yeah,
5K,
even these-
7K, whatever.
Even these shoot 4K. This is the X. It
Okay,
even
the
shoots
X.
4K.
Okay, yeah, I heard the X is pretty good. The X is
it's
supposed to be
pretty
like
nice,
a
yeah.
strong one and does like.
Shit, my mom's
everything
excited
right.
every time I upgrade. She gets my old
No,
phone.
oh, that's dope,
So
that's dope.
pretty much call the insurance, tell them it's broken, send me a
Yeah.
brand new one, just shoot it to her. and
Yeah.
shit.
Nice.
Oh, look.
Just exposing yourself, bro.
It's not. Everybody knows the game. That's how
Everybody
it
knows
is.
the
Everybody knows the game.
That Apple knows the game for
If you don't know, now you know.
You think these will be like this if Steve Jobs was still around, or you think it'll be a better?
It would be some complete. There'd probably be some holographic shit coming off of this shit if Steve
For
Jobs was still here,
reals,
bro.
yeah.
But
I
all
thought
they doing
made
is that.
something like that.
I don't think so. Not yet, at least. Or there might be, but it ain't for us
I
to buy.
mean-
It ain't for us to buy.
I mean,
It ain't
China
for us
got
to
some
buy.
phones that come
We
with
gotta go to
projectors.
Japan.
pop-up shit
We gotta go to
was there.
Japan and shit like
Yeah.
that
There
to
you
go
go. Never
actually
mind.
see that
Japan.
shit.
I don't know.
Japan, not
Yeah.
China.
They did have it. They did have
Yeah,
it.
and don't they have like a wrist that like?
Yeah, the
I don't know. I think
I
that
have
was
a
kind of
wrist, too.
sick.
No, it has like a wristwatch
They
that
really
like
did come with that one
fucking
phone.
move and it glows.
Well, I
once
seen
you
it. I
use
didn't
that
think
one,
that
you
was
can
real
touch
though.
it.
Nah, that was real, man.
It was real?
I believe it. I mean,
I mean, I just seen the
I
video,
mean, I
and I
believe
just seen
as
that
much as
where
I
they go
believe
like
that
this.
911
Bro, I believe
stuff.
that, man.
I thought it was a concept.
Hey.
All these crazy
I'm right
technologies
there with
out
you,
here,
shit,
you
but-
never know, man.
I mean,
This
not
shit's
to change the
crazy.
subject, but you know what I mean? Like,
You never know. All these crazy technologies going around. There's
Yeah.
countries
We need to
that
go to
like
Japan,
10,
man.
20 fucking years ahead of time with all this.
No, shit's
futuristic
really
shit.
Black
that
Mirror, bro.
changed.
Yeah.
The Morphone. It was called the Morphone, right? That's the one you're talking
I
about?
think so.
I
It
don't
changed
know.
colors and it went to your skin. It was like
No.
oh,
It was like
shit.
a
It
little
was called
bracelet
the-
that you kind of shook like this,
And the
and
whole
the
screen
thing
would
will be
look
on
in
your
your forearm.
on your forearm.
Okay, yeah. Nah,
But I
remember
didn't
the
think it was
Morphone.
real. No,
Yeah, it was called the Morphone, and it was like this, like
like
kinda
Spy Kids type of shit.
Like the wires from like the computer, you know, the skinny wires from the computer, the old skin.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that, and it adapted to your skin color and changed and did all the stuff. But
Oh,
the
shit.
phone was called the Morphone.
What the
I
fuck?
don't know, I'll look it up. You can look
That's-
it up one time.
that's
you know,
crazy.
later
That's
when you
some
get a
shit.
chance.
Morphone.
It's called the Morphone. Yeah, the Morphone.
Man, they about to get rid of these phones. They
We
about to put
legit
that
gotta go
shit
to
in you,
Japan and
bro.
all
Yeah,
these new
no.
places.
Right here.
Well, remember there was that big ass scandal for a while where they were putting
Bluetooth.
chips in people and shit.
Contacts, and you just see everything on the shit, bro. That's
Didn't
some
they
shit.
make these glasses for gamers? It's like glasses like yours, and they see the fucking game in the lens.
Well, they got that.
no.
What's that virtual reality
Yeah,
shit?
Yeah,
that's
no,
pretty
no, no.
real.
But this is legit glasses. Like it looks like a motherfucker's wearing shades,
Uh-huh.
but he could go ahead and connect it to his fucking game system,
And-
and he'll be playing the game
And
right
motherfuckers
there.
use that for gaming and not porn?
You never know.
Right?
They could
That's
take
what
a-
the fuck I
They
was
could take a
thinking.
little break. They said they could be fucking around like my prestige is up.
Right.
Let me go ahead and take a break.
Yo, if you
Imagine-
got a shawty, you just pretend you're listening to her. It's like,
So what are you doing?
It's like no more paper bags.
Oh my god.
No more paper bags.
Might be
Just
into
throw on your
something
glasses,
like that,
man.
Man.
Sarah J get an endorsement. Which hand is?
Hey, I think I'm gonna get Ronnie some like fucking
Ronnie's crazy,
glasses with the camera on the
Ladies and
side.
gentlemen, Ronnie right
So
there
this
for
nigga
you.
could just record his sessions. You feel me?
Recording session.
Don't tell them.
It'll be all fucking charged up and everything on the side. You feel me?
You hear him talking hella shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, it's just crazy.
Well,
No.
anybody else planning on buying the iPhone? I know I'm gonna stick with mine, so my shit literally gives out on me.
Yeah.
Usually
Till the
how it
wheels
goes for
fall
me.
off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait to see that if that shit's right. Change the battery, get it up to 100% capacity, and see if like it goes back to new.
I'm still confused as to what that means, but I'm gonna have you explain it to me like some other time.
Because on the settings, there's like,
like
Talk about
inside,
the actual battery.
inside there's an actual battery that
so
can
they
be
just
changed.
get any other battery from any other iPhone and
a
put it on
brand
your
new.
shit.
They order a brand,
brand
new
new
battery.
one.
I
and
guess
they
that's
go
supposed
ahead.
to bring it back to life.
That's and give it like that non-glitchy shit.
Like all the little fuck ups it does or whatever. If
Yeah.
it crashes.
I don't
and
know
shit.
if like y'all ever texting and like you push on one letter and that shit just stays up right there until you push it again.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, DJ? Yeah.
Or you try to click one letter, then it types like fucking 5 other different letters, and like what the fuck? Like it's weird.
No?
I think that only happened to me one time when I just spelled Sarah J.
Sarah J.
Sarah J. Enter. Scroll, click.
Scroll, click.
X. Clear history. And close. Clear history. Close.
Good night.
Set up alarm.
Sleep mode.
But yeah, all right. So should we move on? Congrats to Kendrick Lamar's.
For real.
His album, Good Kid, Mad City, has been the longest charting album in hip hop history.
You know where it stands in the chart? Like
number. It just said up there.
Eminem show was the one before that.
It was the one that was up there highest, like longer.
Eminem show came
It's
out
like
like what
141 right
2002,
there.
bro?
Man.
Yeah.
It's 141 on the week's Billboard charts of 200 on the top 200.
Yeah.
So damn near 16 years it took.
362nd week.
Mm-hmm.
So times that by 7.
So sometimes. That's crazy though. Just to be
Yeah.
able to like have that just live on, that you know, that music, that
But look how long
your
it
vision.
took though.
For that long,
12
that
it took-
Billboard. Hey, not to change the subject, but do you guys know, has there ever been a rapper around here that's ever been on Billboard?
Not to my knowledge, but
I have.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go back to what y'all was talking about.
Oh.
Who's that? Who's that?
No, you have you.
I'm a whole different story.
Okay.
You're going to get into me later. I just, you guys started talking about Billboard, so I couldn't resist.
Okay.
Yeah. I charted Billboard. We charted Billboard around here.
This is true.
From right here from Seaside. Independent with
Wow.
no Sony, no big labels. We made it to the top of the charts.
Damn.
You hear that?
That's
We
what's
can
up.
look, it's proof. It's on Google. You can look it up right now and see it.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but that's a different story. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Have to make my research on it.
Hey.
It's not because I think that was me.
But yeah, shoot. I mean, what else can you say? But congrats to Kendrick. You know.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats,
And,
man.
and that was his debut album. That was his very first one.
And he just cashed out on a mansion.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it was like 10 million.
Shit.
He looks funny spending that much money.
Yeah.
Hey man,
It doesn't seem like he like
yo, bro.
Yeah, no. He like you see him coming out. He's a regular schmegler.
Like, that don't look like he don't. Even though he's hard and he knows
It was
he can
probably
do
his
all
wife.
that.
Like, babe,
Yeah,
you know,
like,
we gotta
We gotta live good.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Yeah, he
Hey,
don't
you
seem
know,
like
ain't nothing to
he's-
you.
It's like J. Cole coming out with a new bust down, you know what I mean? Like bragging about it. Like,
Yeah.
nah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drake gave it to him and shit.
Yeah, nah.
No, but like I mean a bust down,
I'm
like
playing.
like I mean like diamonds. Like that's not his shit, you know.
Yeah, nah.
But that's what's up, though. I mean, shoot.
And we still waiting on a new album.
I
We're
remember,
still waiting.
yeah, I remember just listening to Ignorance is Bliss all the time, back to back.
For reals, man.
Yeah, that was
Yo, man,
hard.
that Section 80 fucking project.
That's crazy.
ADHD was my shit.
For real.
ADHD.
ADHD
yeah.
was my shit.
That shit. Go
But
hard.
yeah,
Cushion Corinthians was my shit,
Christian
bro.
Corinthians, cartoons and cereal.
Cartoons and cereal,
Cereal.
bro.
HOC.
HOC.
The
Man.
rigor
That was a
mortis.
sick
If y'all don't know about these slaps, y'all gotta go look them
Oh
up,
yeah,
man.
oh yeah,
'cause
oh yeah.
There's a reason why. There's a reason
Well, I gotta
why
go
all
look
this.
'em up.
Bro, that should be good workout
But
music.
the only thing I remember about that is that van. That
Is the
van
van?
cover. Yeah, yeah.
Because it was everywhere.
Because I know
Everybody was
I
posting
slapped music from there, but I don't even know what the song was, man.
Oh, okay.
But I remember that cover of the band.
Was it like in your bad Ricky days?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, you're barely coming out of it?
Bro, there's no bad Ricky days, man. Just
Ricky.
just lessons, nigga.
Just lessons?
That was Lil Ricky. I'm Ricky now, nigga.
I'm Ricky now.
As far as that album goes, though, man, my joint on that whole album was Mad City. I used to play that over and over and over
For
again.
real. He has a lot of great music on that.
Yeah.
You know
He
what's
makes
crazy?
a lot of great music.
Is that I go back to like all the Kendrick albums, but like this is the one that I at least go back to for some reason.
The Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
It was overplayed or something.
Yeah.
You think so?
The popularity of it made you.
I don't, yeah.
Well, like, that was his
it
debut.
came off too pop to me. And
Well,
then,
yeah, it was
It
his
wasn't,
debut.
though.
It was his biggest one, you know. his first big one. They're like, oh, this is under Interscope. You know what I mean? Boom. So that was like his huge debut. That was like his
the single off
his
that
Get
was
Rich.
Swimming, right?
Yeah, Swimming Pools.
Swimming Pools, yeah.
Yeah, like Good Kid, Mad City is like his Get Rich and Die Trying. Like that's his first like boom like. So I think right now, yeah, bro, he's been too he's been too quiet right now. I think he's about to drop a bomb, dude. Ever since the success of Damn, he has to keep going. He has to see what else.
There's like,
why does he have to?
Because we got to top.
It's been too quiet.
Yeah, you got to top your last performance. You know what I mean?
Everybody from TDE has dropped though, right?
You got to show that you can always get better.
Surge just dropped, so I think he's gonna have everybody drop, and then he's just gonna be the last one. I'm waiting on Isaiah Rashad. I'm waiting on
dude, that Sir project I was listening to today, beautiful.
That shit's been on repeat for me.
Some dope R&B. So go check out that new Sir project called Chasing Summer. That shit's fire. That shit's crazy fire. But yeah, but one more time, big salute to Kendrick Lamar.
Shout out
Big salute, Jack. Congrats.
Yeah. Moving on, we got Meg The Stallion signing to Roc Nation. She's the newest artist on Roc Nation. Meg The Stallion has really been making a name for herself. She popped off with the Hot Girl Summer.
For real.
And she's been getting on songs with like I think Cardi B, right? She got on songs with Cardi B before.
Did you make one with what's his name,
hard,
Lil
man.
Baby or the Baby or some shit like that?
I think she probably made music with him too.
I think maybe that's where I've heard her. If it's the same one, does she call herself Megan?
Yeah, Meg. Meg The
I'm just saying
Megan,
because she mentions that on the little song.
on the songs. Megan, yeah.
She go hard though. She got bars. She got bars and she got the looks to back
She
it up.
got bars, she got flow, she got delivery. She got the whole package.
For real.
She
You
been
think her
doing-
hair is real?
No.
It don't even
really
fucking
matter.
All of it,
What's
but
crazy,
it don't
though, she
matter.
might have long hair, but you never,
never
that
know,
don't even
but
matter.
it don't- yeah.
I'm just
matter.
asking. I'm just
You know what I
asking.
mean?
But yeah, and she's also very young too. She's in her early 20s.
Yeah.
Is she?
She's in her early 20s.
Oh yeah, she got
She
it.
look like a
then.
woman though, man.
Yeah, she got it. She did that.
And she did the Joe Budden pull up, and she was mentioning that even though she's successful with all the music and stuff, she's still going to school too. So
That's dope.
so imagine being signed to Roc Nation and you're still going to school.
That's why
That just shows like dedication. Like
Yeah, and that's
you never
probably
know.
what Jay-Z
yeah.
saw like,
That-
bro. She's just hard working.
That's why he's smiling like that.
Yeah. He said,
He's
yeah.
like,
I'm
yep,
not-
I got
me a schoolgirl.
I got her.
Yeah, I got it.
What was it
Yeah,
say?
that
It
was
says, it says Jay
looking.
Prince post a message like.
You know what that is.
So Jay Prince tripping or what?
Well, I don't know.
It said Jay Prince.
I don't know.
Show support for Carl
Baseball
Crawford, the
player,
baseball
rapper,
player, Turner,
boss.
Huh.
signed Stallion and 5150. Okay, so Carl Crawford's a baseball player.
That
He's
turned
a good
rapper.
ass hitter. He's a good ass hitter.
Oh, so he had signed her before?
Yeah, I don't know if he signed her before.
Music
That's what
business.
they
I know
said.
he's a real baseball player.
That's
He's a
what it
real
said
deal.
up there.
That dude's like a real baseball, like not just a guy that plays. Like he fucking hits home runs, fucking 40 home runs or something. Batting, 280. He's doing his thing. He's a real baseball player, or he was.
Oh, okay. I don't think so. That's cool.
So
Okay.
yeah, I guess
He's just paying respect? Yeah,
Megan
okay.
Thee Stallion did probably work with him because he said owner of the 1501 records. His mentioned him for breaking your first artist, Megan Thee Stallion.
So he probably put some money into her or something like that.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
Okay.
See,
Maybe he's the one that started putting her out there, and
That's
then
right, yeah.
and then
He
Roc
coulda
Nation
sold his
seen her.
contract to him. So, I mean,
Yeah.
sold her contract to
Because
them.
Oh, yeah.
right now I feel like Jay-Z's just looking into a whole bunch of dope artists.
Yeah, who?
He's looking at who's coming up right
Yeah,
now.
he's
For
looking
real.
yeah,
like
who-
he signed these Griselda guys. He's signing
Meg.
Meg Thee Stallion. Like who else is he gonna sign now?
Yeah, whoever's working hard.
Megan.
For real.
And that's what I noticed
For
too.
real.
I noticed the similarities between Griselda and Meg is like they both came up doing their own thing,
Independence.
and to be independent and working hard. So I think that's what Jay-Z's looking for. He's looking for artists that are
That hunger.
they're already pretty much successful on their own, but now he's gonna manage them and help them on the long run.
Yeah, get that
Oh,
big bag.
Or he
Yeah.
just needs a new little shotty because Rihanna,
Rihanna-
Rihanna up out of here, bro. She ain't never putting no
Oh,
music
man.
out again.
Oh, I thought
Hey.
you about to say because of that pregnant rumor.
Well, yeah.
Oh, she's just not, man. She ain't putting no music
Okay,
out, bro.
is
She's a fucking billionaire, bro.
is Rihanna pregnant or not? Because
I don't know,
we all
man,
need to
but-
find out.
I don't know,
We don't
man,
need to
but
find out.
I don't need to find out.
I wouldn't care.
I don't know.
Hey,
I'm like, it ain't my kid.
Ain't my kid, but I'll give her another one. I know.
It's like, no. I saw dudes on Twitter. They're like, "Hey, man, Rihanna's pregnant. I ain't the dad. What the fuck going on?"
What the fuck going on? My life is over.
A whole lot of fucking going on and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I was also seeing girls post like, "Well, I guess I got to get pregnant now because Rihanna's pregnant."
Yeah, for real.
Oh
They
God.
probably do mean that.
Yeah,
They
start
probably
the
do
trend.
mean that, man.
She
For
gonna start a
real.
pregnant trend, man.
Start a pregnant trend.
These girls gotta get off Twitter, bro.
for real, my Twitter would be hella toxic. But it's hella
real.
funny though. It's hella laugh.
But I don't know. It didn't seem to me like she.
I
don't
saw a
know.
little baby bump, but then there's like another
could've-
video where her sipping a little bit of wine, but it's like it's hard to tell.
I don't know.
Just
man.
one glass ain't bad for
I
the
don't
baby.
know.
Just one.
I just rather wait until
Drake
I'd rather wait till she actually
I
pushes
know.
in the
Oh,
official
Drake
post.
mad as a motherfucker.
Drake
That's what I'm
mad.
saying. Drake ain't made a song about it.
I know,
It must
right?
not be true.
Mm.
We'll know when Drake get the whining
Yeah.
and shit and singing. Oh.
Jaded
the
part
boy
two.
coming in.
They will know like, damn, this
Who
nigga hurt.
got you pregnant?
You got, yeah, that's who will know.
It should have been me.
It should have been me.
DMZ, Drake, whatever DMZ stands for.
But you got it, Reed.
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah.
You got it, Reed. You got
Basically,
it.
when that remix come out, you know what I mean? You will know. Shit, for sure. Shit.
But yeah, man. But salute to Meg The Stallion on signing that Roc Nation deal. We hope
For
maybe
real.
more things to come.
Yeah.
Has she dropped the? Yeah, has she even dropped the album yet?
Not yet.
She didn't even
Nah.
drop the album yet.
That's
She's
crazy.
doing
She's too
singles.
Wait, so a
and
lot of
all
people
these
don't drop
features.
albums nowadays. Is that like a new thing? Like people just drop projects after
Some-
projects?
The thing is like something. Well, lately, because artists has been getting hot like off of one song. Like Cardi B, she got hot off Bodak Yellow. Lil Nas
Yeah.
X got hot off Country Road.
Old Town Road.
Old Town Road.
So they let it
now,
rock.
so now lately, there's a phase where artists are starting to become hot off a single, and they're not even having enough time to even put out an album right away. Because now they're barely getting signed. Now it's like, all right, what's the game plan? Now they're writing on the
I
writing
know,
board.
but I mean,
Yeah.
they probably drop other singles,
Yeah,
just
they
single,
have.
single,
Yeah,
single,
yeah,
singles.
Yeah,
you know?
they be working, you
But
know,
before
obviously back
people
to back,
drop
but
what mixtapes and
Yeah,
they
they
will
drop
actually start
mixtapes.
dropping
Yeah.
albums now.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
new coming up is what I've noticed.
if
It's
they
just
drop that
one
fire
project,
single,
one project,
if
one
they,
project.
it has to be that fire single that everybody loves, nobody could get rid of, everybody's fucking with. When you know Hot Girl Summer came out, obviously all the girls were on that. Every club was slapping that. Every you know, every concert was slapping that because they want these girls to have fun, dance, and do all this. That was
Running
that type
that
of
money,
vibe. That was
running
the type
that money.
of that type of music that they need. You know. So when they come out with something like that, it's gonna, you know, obviously somebody's gonna be, hey man, we need this on the stage. We need you to, you know, sign with us. Go ahead, get this bag.
Yeah.
Also, they just let it get as many streams as it can. So when they go ahead and do drop a project, they put that song on there, and then like boom, next week, oh, the project went gold, the project went platinum
Yeah.
because of all those
Yeah.
streams. So it's like a better. It makes them look better. It makes the record label look better, and that means they also
Makes
get more
money.
shows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more money, all that.
It's just a better look overall, but it's just a way to cheat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
because if you go on the iTunes and you see the popularity of each song, you'll notice that the single is like all the way up, and then all the other songs are kind of like medium-ish.
One
and all
example
that
is
shit.
that Bad Bunny guy. He only has one album out, one
That Bad Bunny
official
guy.
album,
that shit slaps.
and yeah, and it slaps. Like,
Can you
every
say
song
billion, though?
slaps,
yeah,
bro.
and every,
Hey,
but he blew.
Un billón.
Billion
He
with that
blew
guy.
up off
Billion.
singles,
Billion.
off features, all that shit.
Bad billion right there.
And the other thing is like he had his own vibe.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Yeah,
he
had
had
his own
vibe.
vibe, his own little
His own
look.
I'm still trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck did they see? Like, what's going on?
For real.
Like, how can you get a piece of that? If you can't even do it.
For
Like,
real,
he
and
has
his videos
own-
and his videos be dope too.
mean,
Like
this
he
dude
has his
is
own little
weird.
vision. So
The thing is the things he's rapping about.
Yeah, that too.
We haven't had
This
another
motherfucker
Mexican or
flared
Puerto
out
Rican
fucking
rapper
straight.
like
Yeah,
that
he's
since
Puerto Rican.
since
We
Calle
need
13. You know.
Yeah,
Like,
he
this is
skipped the.
enough.
I'm gonna
Daddy
paint my
Yankee
nails
Calle
phase,
13
and I'm gonna get
type shit.
acrylics, full on acrylics. Like that. That's some other shit.
oh yeah,
He did that.
I think he
he's
might be
wearing
bisexual.
acrylics.
Oh, nah, see, nah,
Like,
nah,
like,
nah,
yeah.
But I think he's
That's
bi.
not what I was talking about.
I think he's
didn't know
bi.
that.
I'm
Someone
talking
told me he was
about
They
back
bi.
asked him in
back
the
a
interview,
couple,
he said,
a year
nah,
ago,
it's
maybe
just-
2 years ago.
Mm.
that's
That
just
guy?
his
I don't know
style.
about
Like
the
he
new
likes
yeah,
what
yeah,
he likes.
it's getting a little wild.
I don't know
It's
about
getting a
the
little
new-
wild now.
Nah, you can keep
Yeah.
that shit.
I know, man.
For real.
But shoot,
Whatever it is, he's
Everyone-
popping, man.
Yeah, he
He's
is,
popping.
though.
You know.
Like I said,
he could
whatever
be
he
rolling
on.
around Puerto Rico with all those acrylics. He'll pull anything
Any
right
bitch
there.
he
Anything
wants
right
Yeah.
right
there.
now. So at that point,
Yeah.
hey, you know.
He's probably pulling girls because they like his nails. Where'd you get your nails done?
I need to go get them done with you.
Well, when girls got those nails, my question is how you wipe your ass. So like,
Here we go.
They know they have their own way, bro. The only way you can find.
But what's his way? Like,
his way?
You put on the nails, nigga.
Oh god.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
never know. He could have that one silent worker for him. That hey, he could have that
Wipe my
bathroom
hands.
attendant in his house. That
this nigga be walking around the crib. Mi culo está bien sucio. Like shit, bro. Like fuck, bro. Nah, man.
Oh, that's just funny.
Shoot, he probably got one of those crazy toilets with the little.
the
Oh,
bidets.
Oh my god.
That's how he hits that no, huh? Like, that water scooting up the ass. It all makes sense now.
That's
Hey,
where
shout out Bad Benny.
that's where he records it though in the bathroom, nigga.
For real.
Anyways,
Anyways, moving on.
He keeps pressing the button. All right, so we move on. We're moving up. I told you guys this is what we do here on Slide Through
Nah, it's
Podcast.
good, bro. I'm right there, bro.
All right, so before we get to Kanye West, let's
glad
hit
I
that the Joe Blow chain situation.
Okay. Yeah. let's get
The
that.
other day DJ had a good point about it. What was he telling? Do you remember
Oh
what
yeah,
it was?
so, yeah. This is because me and Dude were talking about this, and the question came about like, should a rapper get, you know what I mean, still get credit for rocking another rapper's chain? Like, is that the way to go? You know what I mean? Like,
Fuck no.
them
What do you mean?
them having that look, because back in the day, it
It was
was
like
just-
80s.
No, yeah, well, yeah.
Elaborate, though.
Back in the day, a lot of rappers were making a statement like, "Oh, look, we got, you know, what I mean, we got Gucci Mane's, we
Yeah.
got, you know, whatever it
We got
was."
Waka Flocka's
So right
chain,
now,
I
this
remember.
little thing just happened again, where you know, Awax has a Joe Blow chain. There is no video where Joe Blow's getting robbed or nothing like that. But pretty much the main question was like, look, he didn't get popping until he came up with that chain again. So is that something that rappers are gonna start doing nowadays, or
that's been going
you
on.
know?
Though.
That's cloud chasing.
That's been going on. And I mean, like, that usually happens because they got beef, right?
The chain.
Yeah.
Chain
But
don't
this
even
is
look
beef that's
expensive.
already been done with, bro. Like
Yeah.
this stuff is not even like, you know, and then
There's
don't,
ancient history.
That's
Yeah.
like the San Jose flea market chain. Sorry. Back in the day, back in, you know, like.
Yeah.
I mean,
way,
do
way
they still
long
get
ago.
credit for it though? Do they still get the same
If there's no
props
video nowadays,
where it was?
there's no video, nah. Because
then-
for all you know, a girl could have just snuck that off his crib.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, girl was probably fucking with Awax and just
Exactly.
started
Or-
fucking with Joe Blow and then just left the crib with that shit. You know?
Or
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
just another copy. This is
Yeah.
just another chain.
yeah, there's a lot of people saying that he didn't come up on it, that they're gonna get it back. You know what I mean? There's this
But Joe Blow don't speak.
He's
He
not.
doesn't
He's
say
not.
shit.
He's not on the social media. He only drops stuff. He only is on there when he's gonna drop an album and he promotes it.
Yeah.
Other than that, he's not gonna post shit.
So that's
Yeah.
probably what it is. They was taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Joe
I don't
Blow's
know.
way too up there to.
I don't know. I just think. I just think this is the wrong way to get clout. You know what I mean? Like,
to me, it's the
nah,
same.
you
It's
right.
the same situation as what happened with Mess and Diggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Oh, yeah.
you went
Very
and
similar.
stunned and Diggs wasn't there, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
But
yeah.
then
that
there
was the whole
was-
point of it, especially him knowing that Diggs wasn't even there. You know what I mean?
where's
Yeah.
your credibility at? Like,
Yeah.
really.
But what about this situation right here? Dude? There was this situation before,
Well,
right?
I respect Blow on this situation, man. You gotta.
Yeah, but there's no punk out in here.
Yeah, exactly.
He got a knife on his hand, saying
That's
like,
another clout chaser.
because look, he's recording. He's recording him.
Yeah.
Why you walking away? You doing
Like obviously somebody that has priors has cases on them and you know been through that whole shit. They know like once that camera is out, that's snitching right there.
Where you going?
So if he has a camera out, that's snitching. But if he doesn't have a camera
yeah.
out, then there's no credibility. So
It's
where
like,
does that line?
It's like you
come
having
in?
a gun, and I'm like, "What's up? Well, do something with that." You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's a different situation. Huh?
Wait, so who's calling who there out? Who's the
Awax,
one recording?
supposedly.
Hey, what?
Awax is recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
That video is old though. This
Yeah,
happened
this
already.
is like-
you know what I mean?
Years
Before
ago.
I think
Yeah.
before Jack, huh?
Yeah.
Before
All
Jack.
right,
This
so
is
I'm just gonna
this
say
is
he's
after.
smart.
This is
After?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's smart
you
for
see-
walking away.
But you see how he's walking away?
I don't know. Okay, so I don't know too much about this, so you know, I'm be the old guy in the room. But the dude looks hella bigger than him. The way he's walking up, is Awax hella bigger than him?
No, he's not. He's not.
Skinny,
Same
bro.
size.
He's like
same
my
size.
stature, bro.
Just the way it looked.
He's
Like
skinny.
he was like looking
He's skinny.
down on
I
him.
feel like he had an
like
entourage.
me on James. Like,
for
yeah,
one.
nigga.
And
Yeah,
did you
he
see
did.
Blow?
He's by
Did you see-
himself.
I'm about to say, did you see Blow? He had his knife out.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's what I'm
bro
saying.
was not scared of nothing. If he
That's
was
what-
scared, he was running.
Yeah, you get close enough, obviously you're gonna get cut.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
respect the side of it where it's like, man, I'm getting recorded. He's probably with a couple homies. Like, let me just get out of this situation. And you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at, is man, because at the end of the day, it's snitching when you're doing the shit on camera. That's how a lot of people get caught. Remember when Lavish D went to prison because he recorded his homie beating up one of Mozzie's homies at the mall, thinking it was tight. Look what ended up happening.
Yeah, he
same shit can happen with that.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just scenario. You gotta think twice about things. You know, everybody, they all know what consequences come with all this bullshit. So obviously, and back when that happened, Joe Blow was dropping albums after project after project, so he had a whole bunch of work.
He's still one of my favorite artists, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He had a whole bunch of work that he knew, like, I can't fuck this up. I can't fuck up my bag for this fucking idiot trying to get clout recording me.
But if you guys are throwing diss records back and forth, isn't this to be expected? Shouldn't you be prepared for some shit like this? Like,
they don't even throw diss records like that at each other, bro.
No.
There ain't no rules.
It was just like,
where's the beef come from then?
Didn't Awax snitch or something?
I mean,
some rumor like
I'm
that.
not involved in their politics and
was
shit, but I mean,
beef.
it started with the Ma figures, and you know what I mean. And then from that point on, obviously, Joe Blow was one of the Jacka's first artists that got signed to his label, so he pretty much backed the Jacka up and shit. And then,
it got to him.
And then somehow, Jack passes away.
Who was beefing with Awax first? Wasn't it AP9?
AP9 dropped the whole album dissing Awax, saying he was a snitch, and he dropped tracks. It was called the Wax Museum, where he's holding his head. You know what I mean? That's some classic shit right there, right?
That shit was slapping.
That's clever.
Yeah.
So what's your guys' opinion on Awax now?
I mean,
I don't even know.
To me, this is all clout because, like I said, he wasn't really making that noise like that to, like, you know what I mean. And then now it's popping up, and a friend brought it up to me, and then we started talking about, like, damn, is this what rappers doing again now? Just getting other people's chains and paying someone to get it, and then them trying to have the credit, like, I took your shit when there was no work. You know what I'm saying? That they did it. You feel me? Like, just that type of thing. So
has Awax dropped music since this video?
He dropped the music video at the same liquor store where he did that. But he's not even saying, like, I took it. So if he really did it, his ass would have damn well, brought up details talking about it. So
yeah.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's cool, and then Awax is just that guy who wants to start trouble. That's what it seems like.
There's some of those artists that don't get noticed without getting into some sort of
trouble. They need to get into
trouble
something.
or funk.
Yeah, I think this is his way again of trying to get his little buzz back going on.
Awax, people want to Awax got the Joe Blow's chain. Let me go on YouTube and look it up. They see that music video, it's gonna up the views.
Exactly.
Didn't Awax put paperwork on Hustler on YouTube or something like that?
Maybe, probably. Yeah, I remember seeing a video. I remember seeing a video of that.
That was back in the day.
I remember. That was back in the day. That was like 07, huh? 08, something like that.
Didn't Hustler tell?
That was like 2010.
Was it?
I think that's what he's trying to say.
2010.
He said Awax put some paperwork on him, right?
Yeah, put paperwork on Hustler.
So that's pretty much what he's saying.
I heard
on
that.
YouTube, it's on YouTube.
What paperwork about what?
Because Hustler snitching.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I know the video you're talking about. I've seen it.
But
I've seen the video. I know what you're talking
actual
about.
paperwork on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a video where they legit are taking pictures of like the full paperwork sheets where he's like supposedly snitching and all this type of shit with his real name.
If that's real,
where he was at,
then we don't feel nothing about dude.
Yeah,
he's nothing. He's wiry.
Yeah, but we don't know.
That's why
we don't.
That's why
so it's like
where's the paperwork? The paperwork is easy to find.
Hustler kind of fell off, but then Jacka kept backing him up.
He did. I remember in the video
after the fact, and then people would just roll with it, and then I guess Awax just like, nah, fuck that, he's a snitch. You know, because Awax is a certified street dude.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
I don't know. That's just the facts that's thrown out on the internet.
The paperwork. Man, we need to bring Gotos in here.
No, I do remember though. Jacka did back up Huss, and he was like, man, we're from a crazy wild neighborhood, man. If Huss really is a snitch, just know that his ass he would have been out of here, man. He's
for a long time
he's
ago.
like the fabric we come from. He's like for him doing that type of stuff, man. He's like that, that's not allowed.
That's one of the
but then
first
again,
things
you know what I'm saying, we don't know, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like that's all between their shit.
That's one of the first things they ask you if you're in a fucking federal case like that. Like your homies will be like, all right, let me see your shit real quick. Like they go ahead and see your shit. I'm sure Jack all of them. AP9 seen the whole paperwork of what happened in that whole case.
I think it needs to come out of J Diggs' mouth. J Diggs is good at putting the paperwork out on people.
Drop another track
coming out with paperwork.
He's the one that told us PSD was no bueno no more, man.
Compilation.
Paperwork compilation.
Fuck, man.
So, but the bottom line right now is Awax has that chain and Joe Blow hasn't said a word about it.
Oh no, nothing.
So what's like so
It's
what's the
either
scoring
fake
board?
or like he said, someone stole it and sold it to him
Yeah.
or some shit, man. But
Okay.
like he said, he'd probably be bragging if he's the one that took it.
If they really took it off of him, they would have recorded it because they would have been tight recording him getting his shit snatched. Because you know what I'm saying. I think kind of like what Ronnie said. It. You know, he was probably messing with one of his little prostitutes or something, and you know, somewhere down the line, some shit happened and swoop. You know what I mean?
I mean, y'all gotta remember too. Joe's just not off that syrup.
Yeah.
He be not.
And me and Mickey met Joe Blow on the street, legit on the street.
Joe
like
Blow
on
shook your hand.
some like. You know, on some grimy shit, bro. So like, I
reals, bro. We met
I
him
don't
on
know,
the
man.
street.
That energy was like, fuck. All right, bro. Like, you know, it was.
All right, fam. Quick handshake. I'm bumping your music.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was with some hood motherfuckers, bro. So it was like, you know, so it was, yeah.
Great energy.
He said great energy.
Yeah.
So no credit.
And then
no
Mika's like,
credit.
wait,
Yeah.
isn't that Joe Blow?
I was like, hey, I was telling him, I was like, hey, that's Joe Blow. Hey, bump his shit right now. Bump his shit right now.
Nah, bro, it's hella like. You know what really happened? You know what? No, you really know what's going on. We were leaving. We were leaving the parking lot, and I had Blow playing on the car already, and we see a dude approaching the
back
car.
in the CD days?
You know how he was walking in that video like that.
Camry.
Yeah, and then he goes, "Hey, I think that's Blow." I'm like, "What the fuck, for real?" And I'm looking, and I see that big fucking chain. I was like, "Oh shit, it is him."
Is that chain?
And he's just like, "Hey, hold on." He just shakes my hand and just says, "All good looks." You know what I mean? Like, thanks for fucking with the music, pretty much. And he walked back, and like he had like two homies. They're sometimes in his videos, you know what I mean, and they're just kind of just looking, and you know what I mean, kind of looking a little me mugging. Yeah, just kind of look, just kind of look,
gotta be on edge.
just giving him that look like, bro, you sure you want to go to that car? You don't even know who the fuck these motherfuckers are. You know what I mean? Just on some like, you know, but I think he just felt the fan love, just you know what I mean.
He knew
just,
there was an event going down.
Yeah, so it was. I think it was
a lot
just
of
on
fans.
that.
A lot of fans.
And Joe,
So you lied then, Miggy. You
Joe
didn't tell
heard
him
your-
about
I'm pretty sure I told him that.
Joe heard your 212s knocking.
Yeah.
You had the 212s
Oh,
in the
I
back.
did.
huh?
I did. Yeah, that's
he
when
heard
I had the
212s knocking.
subwoofers there too.
Yeah, that Camry.
On the camera.
Boy, shit.
That's crazy though. I mean, I don't know.
We'll see.
You never know. We could probably
Could
hear
be
some
fake,
other
could be
shit.
fake.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, man, call it what you want, and then at the end of the day, too, bro, real motherfuckers always gonna be back on top, man. No matter what brings a real motherfucker down, man, they're always gonna find a way to get back up, man.
Awax
So-
gonna be on top.
Hey man, hey, whoever the realest one
Whoever the
is,
real one is, for
yeah,
real.
yeah, straight up, man.
It's like Nipsey said, when do real niggas come second?
Exactly, man. The mob always back on top, man. The mob is always on top. So
Does
that
Awax
fake
get
shit.
any W's off of this at all?
Nah.
It kind of
Nah.
seems like he gets L's out of everything you guys said.
Nah.
I
No,
mean,
he gets no credit.
No, because he didn't take it. He has no proof that he took it. He didn't brag about taking it, you know? So why should
maybe
he
in
get
the,
credit?
maybe in the streets, however his little politics go, maybe he took a dub having this, but I mean,
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know.
I would say no.
Yeah, to me is a no, man, for real.
All right, yeah, I agree, for sure.
Yeah,
I say make some good music.
Yeah,
exactly.
just
There
make
you
some
go.
good music.
There you go.
Yeah.
Without dissing,
Without dissing.
no dissing.
Not
Try
even
no
that.
dissing.
Not even
some
just
good
that.
music.
Just make some good
Make
music
some
and
good
make a
music.
buzz
Make it
without
bang,
having to do
all
that.
Yeah,
bullshit.
exactly.
It's boozy.
Yeah. Well, speaking
get
of
it, I
music,
get
Kanye West just stated that he's going to drop a new album later this month. Jesus is King. Are you guys excited for that? Do you think-
Jesus or Jesus?
Excited?
Jesus, like
Excited,
legit.
no, but I'm pretty sure it'll be
Jesus?
good.
Jesus.
I don't know what to expect, man.
I don't know because
I don't know. Nah, I
he
can't.
came out on the Sunday gospel service kind of vibe.
Well, those gospels,
Yeah.
those give you a vibe.
Yeah,
Some
the
of them,
gospel.
hey, they be in there gigging.
Yeah,
so it's
like those give you a
I haven't
vibe. I'm
really
pretty
got
sure
all
if you
into
up in that crowd, like you're gonna be
you gonna
gigging,
feel it.
trying to
Yeah,
sing
you
it
gonna feel
along.
along. Yeah,
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 so
that
if it's
part's
something like
real.
that,
Yeah.
it could be pretty dope.
It
Some
could be,
vibey
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, and Kanye West is
He's talented.
Yeah, hell yeah.
and Kanye West is not unfamiliar with it because you know well, one of his most popular songs is Jesus Walks.
Right.
So he could get back into that
Classic.
bag. He could get back into that bag and make a whole album with that kind of vibe and that kind of sound. going on. So
there's even that one song he did with Chance the Rapper that was kind of like church based.
Father Stretch My Hands or Father Stretch His Hands. Yeah, that shit goes.
Chance performed it at the recent.
Call it what you want.
At the recent Sunday. What is it? What is it that he does?
Sunday
Church?
service,
Sunday
Sunday
church
that gospel
yeah.
shit you be doing.
Yeah.
I heard some of it.
I think it was in Chicago that Chance performed it. I was weak when I seen that video. Conway turned to the security guard, grabbed him. This is my city. Turned to the crowd. Move.
No, he
move. Move. I'm Moses. Move. Open the sea.
Open the sea.
Yeah. And nobody got in his way. Everybody was moving. Nobody was trying to get in his face, trying to take a picture, took a flick. It's like, nah, open this way for Kanye real quick.
That's time.
That was dope.
He just needs to come back and be the Kanye that he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From like, spit,
I mean,
spit through the wire or whatever it was, man.
Different.
You know?
Yeah.
Like none of his albums really sound the same. That's why I'm like, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah,
Because
he
like,
always transitions.
Straight up.
It's a dice roll.
Yeah.
It's a real dice roll.
I mean, we could go back to his catalog, like College Dropout, Soulful Samples, Graduation, Soulful, more
Still
newer
on, yeah.
samples,
Yeah.
and then he does a complete whole new style with the 808s and Heartbreak. And
Yeah.
I feel like he pioneered a whole new sound with that album.
He did.
And then
what
Switched it
the-
back up with
and then a Dark Fantasy.
Dark Fantasy,
It's my city.
Is he really doing that?
Move. Yeah.
He said, "It's my city."
It's crazy, man.
He just turned because I guess security guard was right here trying to like get him to like slow down or something. He just turns to the security like, "Bro, this is my city. Chill.
Yeah, I got it.
Just stay behind me."
Security, all right, bet.
He's like, all right, you still paying me, right? All right, cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You do remember what you said about slavery, right? All right. Gonna let you go out there, motherfucker.
Part of me was
He didn't
mad
have the
at
MAGA
that.
hat,
Oh,
so
wait.
he was good.
But it made
But
sense.
is he
Yeah,
writing
he
his
made
music
it,
or
nah.
does he still have a ghostwriter?
He's weird. I don't think he has a ghostwriter. I think
He
he's
could.
Just weird, man. He's just weird, man.
He's weird, man.
He's in his own.
He could
little-
have ghostwriters.
He's
I
out
mean,
there, man. He's out there, man.
I mean,
Didn't you say like he admitted to having a ghostwriter or something like that?
Well, yeah, because he started off as a producer. Like he was mostly making beats, and then he decided to rap, and it was no secret hidden that people ghostwrite for him. So, I mean, he was just good at rapping. So
I don't know about
Yeah.
ghostwriting
I don't
completely.
think
Maybe
so.
that's like an input. He probably gets input, but
yeah,
as
he
far
probably
as
gets
I
like,
don't think nobody goes
There's
right
interview-
for him.
there's
'Cause
interviews
so,
of him
where's
saying,
that guy
like,
at? Why didn't you make your own album then?
nah, bro, there's like a vintage like freestyle video of Kanye West freestyling. That shit go hard.
does it?
Nah, he's a real deal.
Shit.
I would say he's a real deal. Overall, he's
Hey.
a real deal. He's a weirdo. He's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Says some dumb ass shit.
Hell yeah.
Puts
did.
his foot in his fucking mouth and his ass and all that shit. But he's a real deal when it comes to music. If you cut all the other politics and all the weird shit he says away,
Yeah,
he's
but
fucking dope.
To
man.
me,
He's-
I feel
he's
like
dope.
it's all though for the shock value of it. Like he probably says a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. I don't think a lot of the time he agrees with it. I feel like it's really just to get people talking.
probably.
Okay, and then imagine this: he is what he is, and he was what he is before he started producing. Like he already had raps. Like a lot of the music that he came out with that we hear, he came out with that shit before years, 3-4 years before we ever heard it. And he had to sit on that shit. So imagine, like this dude is like, he's the real deal, man. Kanye is the real deal. He's a weirdo. Don't get it twisted. I'm not sitting there saying like he's my favorite guy.
But weirdos and people who think differently and think
Yeah.
creatively differently
Yeah.
come out with the best shit
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
So
Yeah, you ain't
Now
lying.
you got
Yeah.
Tyler
they
the
call
Creator.
Kanye
Michael
There
Jackson,
you
bro.
go.
Yeah,
That Life
same
of
shit.
Pablo, though, man. That
All of
you know, I was digging that album, man.
Life of Pablo. Fuck
Yeah,
with
that
it.
30 hours especially. I don't know
30
why.
hours.
I like that shit. You know what I mean?
So
But yeah, that's just my input.
no, I hear you.
You feel me?
You're right. You're absolutely
yeah,
right.
so this is definitely an album people are
Respect
gonna
some
have
craft,
to hear.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
people,
have to check it out.
yeah, people have to check it out after all the shit he said, after everything that went through. Like we got to see where his mind is at with this album and judge his certain, you know what I mean,
That's
his
good.
spot right now. Yeah.
At the same time as saying that, it's hard to kind of, how are we going to be able to judge a Kanye gospel album with
Right.
like Blueface? True. Like, fuck. And
This is gonna
Blueface-
be different.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Blueface, not saying Blueface the hottest, but he's hot. You can't deny that he's going around doing his thing, and but people love that shit. But at the same time, it's like, damn, how do you compare that to that? Like the comparisons is like
Yeah.
all over the place. So you know, you kind of
Yeah.
really can't.
Kanye's ghostwriter gives him that flow. Blueface don't got no flow.
Oh shit!
You know what, man? I was listening to some Blueface, man. I
He
swear
has lyrics, but he don't have
bites some
flow.
Mac Dre shit, man. Like
Yeah,
he
he
did some Mac Dre shit, like straight
He said
up,
some
man.
crazy shit.
You know,
And he said it off tempo. Oh man,
off
Way
tempo.
off tempo.
Now that off tempo was something new, man. Like that, like I don't know how old everybody in here is, but that's that new kid shit. That's the little
Yeah,
kids. That's,
definitely.
They love
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, I don't care.
We don't
But what
know
about
why.
but what about
Yeah,
E40?
Hey,
E40 used to do it.
nah, off beat.
No,
though.
he was-
It wasn't off beat.
No,
He was more
Silk the
expressive.
Shocker.
He was kind of quick when he kind of talked like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was
So
able
he-
to do it.
It wasn't off
Yes,
beat.
and he was able to like make you like, wait, what? Let me go hear this bar
Silk the
back
Shocker
again.
off beat though.
Yeah.
Like you want to go ahead and learn
So,
what
yeah,
he's
Silk the
saying,
Shocker
get
did
the
have-
language and get the you know,
Yeah.
get all that.
Hey, don't get it twisted though. Blueface got some lyrics.
He
though.
got some cool
He
ones.
got some. He said some little punchlines.
But it just
He's
throws
kinda like Missy Elliott to me.
somebody like us that is just so
Okay.
used to
Missy
that
Elliott,
flow,
but,
so
you know,
used to that.
gangsta Missy Elliott,
Gangsta
whatever,
Missy
you know,
Elliott.
Yeah, we're just. I guess we're
It's a
just so used to
punchline
that
thing.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying,
It's
think
not
about
gonna be a
it now.
smooth flow. It's
Think about it
punchline.
now. I feel like what's big as far as Blueface is a lot of people rap wise, like especially the younger generation, they respect the talk shit lyrics
Yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
The
So-
punchline.
I mean,
The
like
punchline,
his most
the-
recent one
the
of his most
ooh.
recent songs that's popping right now. He said she called me daddy. She don't even know her mama. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's funny, but
Yeah.
She don't even know her mom.
Punchline.
she don't even know her mama.
So you know what I mean?
No sense.
That's crazy right there. You know what I mean? Like whoa, like what the fuck? Yeah. So
Yeah, these little punchlines that you can put in your Instagram caption.
Right.
That's,
yeah,
that's what's
basically
up.
Right.
what's going on.
That's what's up.
Right.
He's punchline after
Instagram captions.
he's the 2020 Missy Elliott. Dude, straight up
I like that you
from a
compared him
different
to
point of
woman.
view.
Missy's hard, though.
Missy, but
Missy
she
is
is
hard, though.
What I'm
And
saying
she
is
still
he's
did
on
it,
that
bro.
level of
One
the
of the greats.
punchline.
Yeah, what was
I'm
that?
giving him credit. I'm not clowning him by
Oh,
any
no.
means. I'm saying, hey, that's what he's doing to me. That's how I see it. He's punchlining. Ain't
What was
nothing wrong with
What was
that.
his last award show? Missy set on fire. There's his last award show. Missy performed and she had that rock.
Oh, with the silver? I just
Yeah.
saw that today, and I
She
saw
had
the
that-
blur of that.
yeah, she
I
had
didn't watch
rocking.
it yet. I'm gonna watch it when we get home, though.
Yeah,
I
she
got
had
to
rocking, man.
Yeah,
Everybody.
it looked hard. It looked
Hell
hard.
yeah.
Yeah, you know,
You can slap Missy till this day.
to this day. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's out there. You know.
Speaking of some slapping music, they was slapping 6ix9ine's music in court.
Oh shit!
Oh,
played
well,
his
for
music.
evidence, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They played his own music in court, using it as evidence.
The judge. So
The judge was
the
like, "Let's
judge
free
comes
this
in.
motherfucker."
So what do you mean when you tell him suck your dick?
25 years. I mean.
So what is a blicky?
What's up, Blicky?
And you have a
Stiffy?
stiffy.
With the and it's sticky.
What was the
So
verdict?
I guess right now his show is happening today. 6ix9ine was testifying
started
against his.
snitching.
Yeah, he started.
Started
So this is
snitching.
official. He is just.
He is.
He's going for it.
He is snitching on.
He's seen the cheese
He
in the
should-
little
he should just
in the
get that
trap and just
tattoo.
going straight for it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They had him in the maze for a while, and he finally found the cheese, and now he's eating.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, I don't
Snitched out
know.
his manager,
He had
man.
it popping,
His manager's
too.
doing hella time,
This
man.
dude.
Oh,
could
15 years? They gave Shawty
Yeah.
15. Yeah.
He had
That's
it
jacked up.
6ix9ine had it popping, bro.
And it's only 1 year.
Sucks, man.
Popping,
He-
like,
he
I don't
did
know,
have
no
popping.
one that ever had it going like how he
Yeah,
had
he
it
was
that
just
fast.
one
He talking
He had
year.
the
shit
Spanish
like
songs,
that,
everything,
bruh.
man.
Dude, what the fuck? He was going against anybody.
Since-
He had power.
Hey,
He didn't
but
give a
for
fuck about
few
anyone.
seconds,
Yeah.
He had
But since
the utmost power.
But since 6ix9ine
You're right about that.
popped off in a year, he popped off so big, and you know his fan base was obviously like some young people who don't really have those street morals of
Yeah,
snitching.
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think 6ix9ine could still come out with music and still be supported?
Fuck no.
Yes.
I think
No.
he can.
I think it can
Yeah,
come
I
out
think
with
he
music.
can.
I don't think he can perform it anywhere.
Fuck no.
But-
Yeah, that's what I mean. He ain't gonna be
Okay,
able to
yeah,
go
he
nowhere.
can't go nowhere, but he
can't
can
go
still.
nowhere.
But
people
he can still
snap
make
on
money
him.
off the streams.
He'll still get people, yeah.
He'll get
Especially
it because
if he does
people-
similar stuff like what he was making that got him popping. Because every time he dropped, you know how we were talking about earlier, how artists would drop one track and then they'd get some hella hot.
Yeah.
Every single track that he would drop would just be bigger
Boom,
and
boom,
bigger
boom,
and
boom.
bigger.
Yeah.
So I feel like even if he would have come back and do that shit and it's just as dope as that, I think he's still gonna make noise, but he's still gonna have like hella more hate because
Yeah.
he's a snitch now.
And he's
shit.
definitely gonna have witness protection and
Yeah, he won't-
security.
he won't be
That means y'all
performing-
paying for that shit, which is y'all saying
He won't be
y'all- you
performing
okay.
and shit like you said. Like
That's
you said,
saying
yeah.
it's okay. And I don't know about that. I don't know
And
if I want to be a
But
part
he
of
was
that.
out of the
I like
country
music,
where
but
most
I
of his
don't know.
fan base was,
Oh,
like out in
yeah.
England and
Yeah,
shit. I'm
he was
pretty sure they're
mentioning
not
that
gonna
shit,
care
too.
about politics out here, man.
Yeah.
You never know, man. England got
They're
some,
gonna get
got
paid
some
off of
ruthless
him
gangsters out
eventually
there too,
dying.
man. UK got some gangsters.
Oh, yeah, man,
They
UK.
like that street code too.
Shit.
I don't know. I still feel like a lot of stuff was looking bad for him after that little fight at the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, in
Got
LA?
knocked out of his shoe.
Wasn't that in LA?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
LAX.
Tried to
Yeah,
fight.
he got his ass beat.
He tried though.
I just wanted him to get his ass beat. I didn't want all this shit.
No.
I mean, he just needed to get his ass beat.
for
You know what I
talking
mean?
shit. Yeah, that's all.
And then
Don't
calling out
snitch, don't go
YG
to
is
jail.
like, man, you calling out YG, man? Like, you ready for that, man?
Right,
That
no,
ain't
really.
cool, man. You know?
Yeah, man. Well, what you think, Phil? You think 6ix9ine could come out with more music and still be supported?
Ah, shit, man. I mean, you can see South Park Mexican, man. You know, he's been locked up, incarcerated. He's dropping some tight shit too. You know,
Oh, he's still-
yeah. But I don't see that from 6ix9ine
His
though,
case is
man.
different though, man. His
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
that's way different.
But I don't see that from 6ix9ine, man. He
Yeah,
had his
yeah.
shine, and he went to the top, and then he crashed like
What-
crashed
real
bad.
fast,
What I
man.
wanna know is
Speed
who-
kills, you know what I mean?
Who's gonna want to fuck with him? Who's gonna want to put his music out? Who's gonna want to?
You
I don't
don't
think
need
no-
anybody
shit.
nowadays. though. You
Hip
just
hop,
put it out, people
radio
behind the
music will
People
play
just
him
want money.
regardless,
Yeah.
man.
Rich,
I mean,
Radio music will
He
still
has some
play
good
him.
music though, man. That
did.
Boogie with the Hoodie track, that was a cool one, man. You know.
If
And
it gets
then-
out, you don't think there'll be somebody out there trying to capitalize on his popularity and try to be like, oh, let's keep trying to put music, let's see where it goes, and
100%.
I mean, they have to try it.
Yeah.
You know, you made music
Yeah.
before. Let's see
Yeah.
if it continues. If he's
Yeah.
continue to be hot. If
Yeah.
not, then it probably just drop.
They're gonna be the number one fans out there that they're gonna try to keep his name going, but in my opinion,
because believe it or not, there's still fans out there who don't care about the snitching and all. They don't have no morals like that. So.
But
to
you
them,
need
it's
to
like
understand,
whatever.
like we
Yeah.
still grew up around the hoods,
Yeah.
like politics. Regardless,
Yep.
we were around it. You know, OGs taught us you don't snitch. That's what we
Yeah.
grew up
Yeah.
with. There's a lot of people
Yeah.
nowadays that don't even know what the streets are.
Yeah, and,
You know?
and they don't care to know it either.
And
They-
he's one of
yeah,
them. That's why he
yeah.
got caught up so fast because he didn't know the code. He didn't know what he was doing. He just thought it was
He didn't
cool
know
to
what he was
bang
getting
and
himself
do
into.
this
Do all
and
that
that.
bullshit.
So,
and I've seen it coming
but
a
now you
mile
see
away,
it,
man.
you know. But there's
yeah.
kids
I've
that will
seen it
listen to
coming.
him that are on the same idea.
And
you know?
he said it in court that he joined the gang for fame, for protection, for fun.
Exactly.
And
That's
it
what I mean.
backfired. You know what I mean?
yeah, big time.
Backfired big
Big
time.
time.
Hey, motherfuckers
'Cause-
tried to help him out, man. He wouldn't listen. So
Oh yeah, hell of people. Basically, all the interviews are like, bro, you gotta
even
chill
real
out.
G's that were willing to give him the game, like,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
bro, like you're
Yeah.
popping, but let's help you out a little bit
Oh,
because you're
yeah.
kind
At
of
the end of
in.
the
You know what I
day-
mean?
Yeah, we seen a bunch of people going down the road you in, and they're not here. They're locked up, and you better be in the same road. And look at them now.
Yeah. At the end of the
See
day,
it coming,
though,
though.
you don't got to be alive to make money for somebody.
Yeah.
As soon as he dies, it's gonna
Well,
go
who
up.
said that? Joe Blow said when
It's out of
when
here.
somebody dies,
Yeah,
it should
that's
make
cold.
somebody rich.
Cold
Yeah,
concept.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said that. in
So
his song.
I'm more on that. At the end of the day, he's gonna make his money because he's already famous. You got people that ain't gonna believe what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know,
Man,
there's a whole
exactly
new wave
what I
of
mean,
people that are
yeah.
gonna come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bouncing
Cool.
around to his shit that don't believe nothing that we say, regardless.
I mean, and once I feel like once you get that outlet where you're up there anyway, it's kind of like there's more doors open. It's not like he has to do music. You could end up in Hollywood somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably not.
That's
Because then they
LA.
know where they're at. Then
Yeah.
they know
I
where
mean,
he's at.
yeah.
Nah, he's
Yeah,
snitching.
but-
He's dead,
yeah.
bro. That dude. I don't want nobody to die, but bro, he's dead. He better be like. Really?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't-
that's gonna be the norm now. Is that what y'all doing? Is that what y'all new
Yeah,
generations
I
doing?
don't-
Is that what's going on?
No, but the thing, like, everybody at this table is not gonna slap it,
Like, this shit ain't gonna
But
last.
there's
Yeah,
still a bunch of
out there.
people
Not for
out there in the
everybody.
world, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's
You know?
kids that probably don't even know nothing about this.
Yeah.
But
at
don't
all.
care, yeah, they don't
Don't
care.
care.
Like snitching.
Don't
I
give
tell
a
my mom
fuck.
everything all the time.
Everything.
I tell my teacher everything.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be right, fellas. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So
Just call it what you
there are
want,
some
man.
billions of people out
It's
there.
just a
so.
different culture
I
too.
was
Other
taught-
cultures, it's okay
I
to
was taught
tell.
nobody likes a
man.
tattletale.
Man.
You know, you go tell the cops if the kid is bullying you at school. Like we grew up with like, nigga, you better kick his ass. If not, when you get home, I'ma beat your ass.
Exactly.
You know,
So,
but
yeah,
it's
man.
just different cultures, man.
I got
Snitches get
in-house, I
stitches.
got in-house suspension based on that. Somebody was poking at me like, hey, you like blah, blah, blah. If you don't leave me alone, slam.
Yeah.
Slam.
Probation officer sees me. Oh, Damn, I got in-house.
Man.
Well, shit, gentlemen,
That's a
I
good
think that shit does it. I think it does it for this episode. Shit, man, it's good to have y'all here.
Yeah, thank you guys for sliding through.
Yeah,
Appreciate y'all coming
before we
through.
close out, please give your last final plugins, where they can find you at, all your upcoming stuff, all that good stuff. Let them know.
I mean, shoot, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. Instagram, LJ the Dragon, or Lil James 831. However you want to, whichever one you want to go to. Facebook, James the Realist Harris the Third. Shoot, Twitter, LJ the Dragon. Pretty much everything's LJ the Dragon. And YouTube, LJ the Dragon, everything.
Yeah.
Go slap that new.
Spitting that fire.
Yeah.
Check that new On and On and that Low Key.
That low key.
Spitting
Yeah,
that fire,
yeah.
making that fire.
Low key.
Yeah.
How about you, T-Rex? Want to give me your outlets?
Man, basically, Cali Flosh, ENT. I don't really have much, man. If anything, you know, I got a lot of music and all that other shit, but I don't have this new, you know, all
I like the whole idea how spelling out the whole Cali flaws. That's hard.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? As far as that new stuff, you know, I am on Instagram or whatever, your Twitters, but it's pretty much all Cali Flosh. I don't push it like that in its own way. I look at him to know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of bounce everything off of him.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's my light to all y'all youngsters out there doing y'all thing. You know what I mean? He keeps me fresh and man, you gotta do it like this. You gotta do it like that, or you gotta do this, or whatever the case.
You still didn't tell us who was on the 200 billboards from Seaside.
That would be me.
It was him. He said me.
Yeah.
Oh,
bro. Me.
Oh, shit.
The
Oh,
name
man.
of the group was PAC is the name of the group.
Okay.
PAC.
I know PAC.
Yeah,
Okay.
Funk Addict Crew.
Playboy Chill.
Yeah, Playboy Chill. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I put him on that. We put him on that album. Yeah, Funk Addict
PAC.
Crew.
I got that shit.
Yeah. You know, and our first single was called "Get With You." You know, we sold over 300,000 copies.
Hey.
Yeah,
Music
you know,
video,
it's still for
everything.
sale right now. It's crazy. It's still for sale, right, motherfucker? I look on the internet and then somebody selling my shit for like $14.99.
What?
And I ain't never got a penny for none of it.
Hit him up, hey,
and
bro.
you understand what I
Yeah.
mean?
So you got that credit,
it's
though.
It's a crazy game, you know what I mean? So I ain't
Yeah.
mad. I'm still just excited as it was my first day.
Hey, didn't
You know
your
what I mean?
brother sell CDs like that?
It's all their little
Hey.
fucking mixtapes and shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I
PAC,
mean?
I
So,
got that shit,
yeah,
man.
PAC,
CC,
you probably
yeah.
do. That's why I
Funk
say I
Addict
know
Crew.
you. Funk
Funk
Addict
Addict
Crew.
Crew,
Yeah,
yes,
man,
sir.
that's me, you know.
Some OG
You
shit
know,
right
OG
there,
shit,
boy.
Yeah. And
Six Side Mob shit, you know what I mean?
We
Throwback for real.
you know, how would I say, you know, I got new shit. Just go check out Cali Flosh Entertainment.
There you
go
go.
look at the low key video, and then it should send you to a link to something that we're doing. There's not gonna be no whole bunch of hits on that because I don't share it to the world like that yet. You know, I share it to my friends, and if they like it, then I'm happy.
There you go.
Real shit. I share it straight to like my cool close friend, like, hey, check this out. And if they hit me back, thumbs up, fire to me, I went platinum.
That's all. Okay.
Straight up. I went, hey,
Nice.
that's good enough for that. I know that my friends like it. Then I know that if I was to get on the, you know, or we, not I, if we were to get on the outlet of a major outlet, we're selling records. I make hits, bro. I'm not just a rapper. I'm not gonna freestyle and sit here and say all this other shit. But I know how to make a good song. I've been doing it. I've been in movies. I've been in all the shit. You know what I mean?
And you're talking about working with Mac Dre too.
But yeah, I work. You know, I didn't get to Mac Dre, but at that time when the Mac Dre shit was popping off, we were right
Part of
there.
the movement.
We was part of that movement,
Yeah.
and we were supposed to do something like, man, it's almost like I remember getting the call like he's dead, and us like
Fuck.
damn near in tears, like what? We were supposed to do a song, like we were supposed to fly back home and do a song with him. You know what I mean? So it was like, you know what I mean? And it kind of went.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a whole lot that we gotta look up. You guys gotta look up the Chill Skrills. I don't know if you know who Young Heck.
Oh, yeah.
Young
If
Heck.
y'all know who Young Heck is,
Yes,
you shouldn't.
yes.
Young Heck's on the van.
Shit.
He's on the Self-Made van. Y'all don't remember the Self-Made van?
Self-made.
We did a
So,
double CD with 60 songs on it. 60 songs,
60.
and I produced 85% of it. Beats.
Hey,
in
that
Hawaii,
shit's hard,
doing
man.
big
That
shit.
shit's hard.
Like there's a whole history that we need to know about. Even if it
Real
doesn't
shit.
like there is a history
Self-made
here.
compilation?
Yeah, the compilation,
Yep.
all the shit, self-made.
I got a
all
lot
that.
of shit of Mugab. When he
Mugab, man,
when
I
he was
fuck with
Mugab
Mugab
and-
tough,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's my dude. Like, come on, man. Really? Come on.
D-Spade,
You know
D-Spade.
D-Spade. Come
Yep.
on, man. Look, you see,
Chill Skrill.
self-made, bro. You see it right here. Those
Yep.
are my dudes. Like, we really didn't get to
Self-made.
do it right. Like, shit didn't pan out for us. We didn't get to sit on no table like how we're sitting here right now. If we were able to do this, oh man, it would have been a whole different thing. That's why I'm so excited for y'all and excited for me too, because I feel like, hey, you know, I'm in there. I got Lil James. You know, plus I can't wait till y'all hear what I, you know, I got some shit.
Man, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get to it, man.
We're waiting. We're gonna have y'all again when that drops.
Y'all go check me out. I'm on y'all's Cali Floss Entertainment. You see the Cali Floss?
Yeah.
Go look it up. Go click on this shit. It should link up. Somehow you'll get to me. And then check me out. I'm having fun. It's not about selling records right now. That's not what I'm into. I'm out having, you know, doing my thing,
living life,
good music, and living life.
Hell yeah.
So,
Well, thank you guys, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Philo, for sliding through.
Oh yeah, man.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you guys, man.
Yep,
Slide through podcast.
And shout out to everyone who watched the last episode. 2K.
2K, baby.
2K. Keep that up. Thank you.
Let's go.
You guys go.